Suppressed music! Oh Lord, Trauma made another one. DA got no hope.
Depression took it to 10.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna cry out here?
When I was a young boy.
You don't have future here. You don't have future. You can never make it. You're supposed to be a dinner man, serving dinner to the students in the secondary school. Because you cannot do basic 1+1. You are here breathing heavy like a dog. Think about your life. You are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it. You know you cannot make it. You need to be cutting grass, making this place fresh for the actual footballers that want to use this place. You are tired, you are here. What have you done? Useless. Me with my pregnancy, I'm better than you. Idiot.
February, March, April, May, July, September, October, November.
Feliz Navidad.
February, March, April, May, July, September, October, November. Sunday. March, April, May, July, October, January, February.
Give me wife, give me children, give me this, give me that. Kill my enemy, kill my enemy, kill my enemy. Give me, kill my enemy, give me. Anyone that doesn't want me to succeed, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. Give me this, give me that. Kill my enemy, give me that. Give me this, give me die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. Give me.
If it's me, you're mad at. You get a scar on your chest like Saga. She fighting, that's something bad at. My thing working. Come through in a beat up Honda. Give man the 100 slap like Yonda. Give it the mic and me ride the rhythm. Cause I spit the fire just like Douse him. I'm a Liverpool invader. Climbing to the top just like Vega. You be me, nobody can save ya. On the mic, man, I way too major. Shocking them peas like Blanca. I got money in the bank, I'm a banker. You got money in the... Look, quick with the hooks like bullrock. Get the ravers jumping like a bullfrog. I've been doing it for more than a while. In the game, I'm a soldier like Gaio. So, cause they're big like Zangief. Don't when you get ever try it. Now you don't wanna get into no big man beef. I'm here, if you want the lyrical. I'm that guy, son. Sucking up seeds like a dice. I'm like a big man. If you wanna come on. If it's me.
Top, put a thing in your face like
What did he say?
Yo, I know why I never got the award, cause I'm still putting man up in a hospital ward. If I pull up in a Honda Accord, long clip teeth so big enough to floss with a sword. I don't know why they wanted the Yo, I know why I never got the award, cause I'm still putting man up in a hospital ward. If I pull up in a Honda Accord, long clip teeth so big enough to floss with a sword. Don't know why they wanted the war. I ball out with hooligans scrapping at home and abroad. You went there, you was home with your broad. Tell him I ain't messing when I'm chefing his beef. Good rams, good to handle the sauce. Big boy set surrounded by 20 dead MCs, feeling like I'm trapped in a morgue. Turn into a corpse, sperm alive with a fantastic four. Would you expect when you man gas up a torch? Sets on my own mic, on my left blade, on my right. Never ever got my back to the door. Luke Skywalks when I come man with force. You don't want me battling, battering. Grab a stake and rattle it. Firing so many shows from the top, the ground looks like a gravel pit. Wanna see what I got till I unravel it. Look how they starring, babbling it. You and I'm backing it. When it gets messy, they don't tackle it. Take whose chain aboard, you ain't having it. Never caught that line, but came, you're trapping it. Fool, it's not that in it. You ain't got the belly, you're grabbing it. If I left the money, you're grabbing it. Snakeboard MC. You've been in the ground for years without stacking it. Every year attacking it, that's why I'm busy. Summer after summer, you man know I'm busy. They don't know Dylan. So every MC that I span knows what it's. Yo, live on the.
Yo. Been a hot girl from Paul's Boutique and a slick side part in my rolled up skirt. I pass round in no industry, your favorite MC gets swerved like Tub. There she thinks she can chat for me, you ain't even a freak, you're just a little dirt. Come against me, you must be absurd, like I'm the hottest chick in here, no jerk. Who better you for suck, your mother them coulda never reached Big B more thorough. I just wanna ball like I need more gala, or should I be a wife like I need a more seller? We were outside, you was not outside, you snapped the wheel, that is not your right. Said he wants me to be his ride or die, but I'm just a girl, I am not your wife. Raised in the era of Gully and Gaza, so you know me, I could just switch it, reverse it and flip it. Thinks that she bad, them girl are just timid. I'm not just bad, me, I'm coming on wicked. But you knew that already, my friend them few, I don't roll with many. I don't trust nice man, but I still love Temmie. Just said hi and I gave him a nasty with it. I got crafty lips, where I fuck up the beat, I get archy with it. I can back my chat like yes, I said it. I got the juice, I'm too acidic. Why does my man think he's the shit? I've saved his name as weirdo, don't pick. He hits women, you call that a bitch. I'm real from my forehead down to my them girl have a new friend every week. I can't trust it if we ain't 10 years deep. I don't want your man, I heard he's a creep. Them man to pictures of feet. Fine babes don't hate, and I hating bitches ain't fine. If he ain't giving me his die one time, I swear that nigga ain't mine. Trust me. Yo, I'm like, trust me. Yo, I'm live, and I just done did it. Do the dance, Biggie bounce with it. I'm live, and I just done did it. Do the dance, Biggie bounce with it. We're live, and we just done did it. Do the dance, Biggie bounce with it. We're live, and we just done did it. What? AG, Biggie bounce, Biggie bounce, Biggie bounce.
Out to the ladies. Beach settings, infinity. Outside the birthday gang. Outside Shannon. Outside Amber. I am a money maker, hand to the edge of a money maker. For one time you're a money maker, if you're on this train, money maker. Hand to the air, money maker. For one time, money maker. On this thing, money maker. You see us terminal. You see me, you see me. I ain't watching you, I ain't watching her, I ain't watching him. I got to dance and go and sing. Terminal 4 and terminal 3. Terminal 4 and power goes. When you come to my house, just respect my house. Don't touch my house. Somebody out of the house. When you come to my house, just respect my house. Come on, blood clot, talk to them. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Hold on, hold on. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. Hey, sleep, hold on. Hey, wiggy, hold on. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. Can I please have your attention? I said this is the captain's weekend, and I'm in the terminal 4. Can I please have your attention? Early.
the road is colder, I'll be standing taller to feel the darkest and the hardest of time. Hope your vibes make sense. Yeah, so and we're making care all the children there, and if required, we'll be on the front line. 'Cause you can call me by my name, I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the call me anytime. Lioness is on the rise. Never say never, willingness together to fight and be strong. Once it's for better, I'll every letter and moving right along. Hey, 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 I roll with the punches, accept the changes, work with the formula, do what I have to do. 'Cause you can call me by my name, I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime. Lioness is all the rise. Big up Stella, big up Ames. Call me by my name, by my name. Once, bloody yeah, we're smashing the lights. Thank you for the lights, guys. Remain the same. Call me anytime. Lioness is on the rise. Guys, I'm gonna do my recent one and then I'm gonna jump off. Call, but you don't answer the phone. I say when I should really have gone. A part of me knows that this is real, but you don't talk, so tell me the deal. You never said that you wanted me. You never said that you wanted to leave. But all the pain that you gave to me, you made me feel like I made you bleed. You never said that you wanted me. You never said that you want me to leave. But all the pain that you gave to me, you made me feel like I made you bleed. Met it with a patterns and hat. Thank you so much, man. This one is a new one. Yeah. I'm finished.
Y'all go. Staying on the Benz like Spragger. Walk on, you telling me. Come on. Well, man, you up in this biatch. Look at the people them in the place, man. Hey, let me slap this one real quick. Wait. Hold up. See, just 2 seconds ago. It's down here. Nyasa.
Never getting your country back. You're never getting your country back.
Yo, come on. You can kill me, man. Oh, that shit's big in it. Man. Oh my diddy. You see if I can.
Are you ready? Hey. When the road is colder, I'll be standing taller to fill the darkest and the hardest of time. Hope your vibes make sense. Yeah, so and we're making care all the children there, and if required, we'll be on the front line. Cause you can call me by my name, I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the call me anytime. Lioness is on the rise. Never say never, willingness together to fight and be strong. Once it's for better, I'll every letter and moving right along. I'll roll with the punches, accept the changes, work with the formula, do what I have to do. Cause you can call me by my name, I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime. Lioness is all the rise. Big up Stella, big up Ames. Call me by my name, by my name. Once, blood, yeah, we're smashing the lights. Thank you for the lights, guys. Remain the same. Call me anytime. Lioness is on the rise. Guys, I'm gonna do my recent one and then I'm gonna jump off. Call, but you don't answer the phone. I say when I should really have gone.
All right, jacket. Come on. You telling me? Let me scroll back up to the top though. Y'all got day in the Benz like Spragger, one bag of weed and bumper clock grabber, one bag of girl like Shabba, Lord, one bag of girl like dagger, Lord, let the girl there with the hammer, Lord, let the girl bad for the mama, Lord, make a rascal ball out, Jaja. Walk one, what you telling me? Can't lie, I was gonna cop in the middle of that one there. Still, yeah, man. So big up the people them in the place, that the like button, share the stream, all that. We got like about an hour and a half, yeah, before we got to flick out. You get me, cats? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man. So we are gonna cause a little storm on New Year's Eve. How about that? Yeah. So big up yourself, man. Yeah. Get your name in the chat real quick so I can shout you out. Yeah. All right. So let's start. Number one. No. I mean, shout out Rashma Show. They are. Shout out Quest. They are. Walk on. Kiss Dharma. Come on. Walk on. Man, that kid Starvey, you know. I mean, Danny with us. Walk on. Man, like Eunice. Happy New Year. Yaka. Man, like WB. He said, "Girl, you can call me by my name. I am ready to roll." Cheese. Oh my days, Lord. OG Helen James, they are. Walk one, man, like large hands, they are. Constant Gardener. Stop balling. Old tight ICU, they are. Only one, Sosa. Walk one, come on. They ain't the Gaza. Jeez. Yeah, man, Happy New Year. Old tight. Man like Gain, you know. I mean, come on, peekaboo, they are. Come on. Oh man, so what you saying? Who's ready for the pain packs? I got cheap pain pack, half price pain packs tonight, B. He's ready for pain pack number one. On the Lord. Let it play.
Yeah, fucking Dawdy Mush, fucking get up there and all that, yeah, proper. All right, so what's the relation with you and Travellers? Well, what it is, Uncle's dog, Traveller, so I'm half-breed, so I like...
Ooh, yo, what? Did you say, young man? Let me rewind that one more time.
Are you traveller? Yeah, fucking Dawdy Mush, fucking get up there and all that, yeah, proper. Alright, so what's the relation with you and travellers? Well, what it is, Uncle's dog, traveller, so I'm half-breed. So I like get the best of both worlds, you know, gorger, half.
Oh, mate, did he call himself an half-breed? Pardon? Excuse me? What did he call himself? Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Yo, I want to hear 20 shows, yeah, 1 million flipping live streams. I want to see people in the back chat. The back chat's so full up that I can't even have people now. Yeah, because I want to hear complaints. The complaints department's supposed to be going nuts. Yo, you lot going mad still. You lot are going mad. Oh my days. Let me rewind it one more time. Yeah? Yo, I want the blood clot. Hey, listen. Stop the blood clot crying. Everybody must bed at your time tonight. Oh.
Yeah, fucking Dawdy Mush, fucking get up there and all that, yeah, proper. Alright, so what's the relation with you and travellers? Well, what it is, Uncle's dog, traveller, so I'm half-breed. So I like get the best of both worlds, you know, gorger, half-traveller. So you're not really a traveller then? Told ya, Dawdy and all that, oh fucking hell. Are you traveller?
Oh, mate. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. So that's paying back number 1, yeah. That was half price. You get me? Yo. Man, I shot in the 3-5 for half price tonight, cuz. Bah. Oh, man. Did it. Mad. Without no P. You get me? How you mean? 2. Let it play.
It's always you out of town people that love speaking about the towns. It's always you lot
Oh man, that's the fucking truth, B. And these niggas live in Kent and shit, brother. You man live in Kent. You man live in where? Surrey, Sussex, God knows wherever else but London. And the man they're trying to come and tell us about, oh, London, all this stuff that happens in London. Shall I show London? Man in London. Shut up, man. Tell us about Kent. Kent's got a higher life crime than London. Yeah? You hear me? Tell us about flipping where? Northeast or Northwest or wherever else, the Midlands and all that sort of shit there, man. Shut up. You hear me? London, that. Hey, let me rewind that again, man. How you mean? Rewind. Pay pack number 2.
Let it play. It's always you out of town people that love speaking about the towns. It's always you lot complaining how bad it is. Oh no, I can't go London no more. It's so rough. Yeah, they're stealing the phones. It's so bad now. London has always been bad. There's a guy called Jack the Ripper.
Yo, you man try to tell us about knife crime just came yesterday. I might remember about Jack the Ripper. Oh man, God, man. Yo, these are just some weirdos, cuz it's strange, right? You know what I mean? Like, so outside of the capital, complaining about the capital, yeah, from way up north in the Midlands, northeast, some man are in Manchester. Imagine, yeah. Then with his bumper clout ginger teeth, he's in fucking Manchester complaining about London. What's he doing? Huh? Yo, he better bleach his blood clot teeth about complaining about London. What's he doing, cuz? Yo, how you mean? And up at them stairs, sir. Let me rewind it, man. What you doing, man?
It's always you out of town people that love speaking about the towns. It's always you lot complaining how bad it is. Oh no, I can't go London no more. It's so rough. Yeah, they're stealing the phones. It's so bad now. London has always been bad. There's a guy called Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper, bruv. London has never been great. There's like 14 million people living here. When has London ever been good? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, 14 million people. Okay, the only time it was really good, listen, London 2012, you could not fart, boy. People were saying hello to each other in the streets. Good morning, you right? Did you see Mo Farah? Oh, God. And during the pandemic, couldn't go outside, boy. We was banging our saucepans. Beep, 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 beep. The best summer ever. We couldn't go.
Hey, yeah, man. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me Jack the Ripper was a Sunni. You know what I'm saying? A Sunni Jamaican Rasta. You hear me? God damn. He's like, God, man.
Go outside. 7 o'clock. Get your saucepan out, bro. Bang your saucepan. Beep, 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 beep. Bang your Ross Clark saucepan, boy. If you grew up in London all your life, we know London ain't the best. We as Londoners are not saying this is the best place. We got a Londis that don't close till 3 a.m. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just the stuff that we like. We know that there's gonna be some madness on the bus or on the train. We get used to that. We just learn to mind our business. Oh no, they're stealing the phones. I've seen it on Instagram. Listen, they have been stealing phones, man. It's just that now they've just moved on to like people's mums and aunties, bruv. Back in the day,
Yo, it's true, you know, cause yo, people have been stealing mobile phones from people on the roadside from before mobile phones were even smartphones and shit. Cause like you could get jacked for your phone, yeah, because if you can't hold on to your phone, like, are you mad? Like, hey, listen to what it says next.
It was stealing these phones in your face. Hey, my brother, what you got for me? What? We would lie, of course. I ain't got nothing, bruv. Tap your pockets. Tap, 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 tap. Why you lying, my bro? Take out the phone, rude boy. Sage him. I'll keep that. Next time I see you.
Hey, wait, man. Hey, you pulled out his phone. This phone was show shit. The man gave it back to him. I said, he went back to it. Hey, God, man. Yeah, man. God.
You need to have something for me. I'm not trying to bump into you ever. I'm going to run away. I might even scream for help. Help! I'm being robbed! I realized it's always you out of town people that love speaking about the town. It's always you lot complaining how bad it is.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Trust me, man. These times here, yeah, these men are complaining about London, yeah, when they live in a higher crime place than London and all that, cause like, imagine, yeah, some people live in the highest, the most dangerous place in the UK, Cleveland, and they're gonna tell you about 2TK and Sadiq Khan. You get me? Hey, what you saying? Sir Sadiq, yeah? Oh, shit. Oh, my days. Yo, this new year is going to be peak. 2025 is going to be peak because when these men are going to have to call him Sir Sadiq. Mad. Man said Sir Sadiq, you know. Sadiq Khan. Man. Wait, man. We got more pain packs for you, man. You know what I mean? We ain't done yet. Yeah. Let it play.
Oh, so I will. Now I might lose some followers after this video, but regardless, it needs to be said. In the UK music industry, there's one question that's divided people for more than a decade. The question of whether drill music has led to the issues that we're seeing at the moment with record high knife crime. And I'll be very honest, until recently, my views when it comes to drill has been extremely negative. But then I looked at the data, because when you look at what young people have been going through, growing up and entering adolescence in the UK over the past 10 years,
it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
My honest opinion is the increase in knife crime that we've seen since this last significant low in 2012 is caused by a number of issues, and drill is not one of the main ones. For me, it comes down to three main factors. Firstly, severe cuts in funding for youth services and local authorities. In 2010, there was an allocation of £1.4 billion for youth services. As of 2022, that number is now 379 million. That's a 74% decrease in funding. If you want to understand the significance of dropping the funding by 74%, think about if your salary was dropped by 74% and the effect that that would have on your life. And you can't just go and move job or renegotiate. That's your portion now. You will truly find the meaning of struggle. Secondly, 273 youth centers have closed down since 2012. And if you grew up in a Caribbean household like I did, then you know that the devil makes work for idle hands. And if you don't know what that means,
Yep. You know what it was, yeah? Remember there was a brother that used to be balling every time I was talking about youth clubs or so and so. Yeah, but he didn't grow up on the ends, innit? Or on the ends. You get me? Like where things like youth clubs and them other things there kept people away from getting sucked into either getting into different crimes, gangs, fighting, this, that, and the other. Some people, yeah, went to youth club and had their dinner there. Like their mum and dad weren't cooking for them when they got back from youth club. If they had a mum or dad like together. Yeah. So trust me, cuz the youth club thing is real. Also, if they've made a 74% reduction in youth services, then definitely gonna have a knock-on effect. Like he said, a 74% reduction in your wages to run your household means that a whole load of things are getting cut. Yeah. Everyone's having home style haircuts. Bad things, yeah, because like yo, 74% reduction. Yeah. All right, done. Ready?
go and Google it. And thirdly, no one has any money. We know that inflation and salaries haven't even been close to each other for the past 10 years. Some parents struggle daily just to feed their kids. In 2011-2012, 129,000 people used a food bank as an emergency source of food. In 2020,
yo, you see the chart? This youth bank, food bank usage numbers going up. It's mad, isn't it? Like, obviously, if these services that are supposed to be helping poor people not have to dip into these other extra services were provided or still going, then, you know, you wouldn't see this much people in the food bank. Like, look at that big number. Look at the way the chart's going down. It's getting bigger and bigger. Like, it's supposed to get reduced over time, innit? Once they notice there's a problem. But it's mad still. Pardon. Let it play.
2023, that number has jumped up to 3 million. People are struggling for real. And what did they do to help out these kids and families who are affected by financial struggles? They stopped EMA payments for those in full education over the age of 16. Yeah, you remember EMA? It provided assistance financially to kids directly and to their families indirectly. It also provided those same kids an incentive to stay in full-time education. From 8 till 5, they were on school grounds learning. Get kicked out of school? The money stops. It provided an incentive to behave better. It created aspirations. And I think when you take all of that into consideration, you start to feel like those who were involved in county lines and on the streets playing with knives were kind of set up. It would have happened whether...
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I didn't get to record the whole of that one there still, man. But, you know, he got to make the 3 points of the reason why he's saying that this knife crime epidemic or this crime epidemic within the poorer communities, because the shoplifting thing that's gone mad, say violence has gone mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe if you even do the check on stats, probably stuff like domestic violence and all that's probably gone up and all them sort of things there, because yo, it has been peak out here for people with like 14 years of austerity ain't helped shit. You hear me? Cause like basically, yeah, what it is though, it's not saying that obviously they're taking away any of the responsibilities from any of the actions that the people take. It's showing the reason how there's a lot more people willing to take said route instead of the route of education, the route of bettering themselves or going this way, that way, or the other. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, right, if things just get tight and there's no money for this, that, and the other, then, you know, it's mad out here still, but let me have a look. Let me see what we got next, man. We're going to go over to the other side of the water. Yeah. Let it play.
on .com, Santa Claus should not be a white man anymore. By the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But, you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about it, kids.
Hey, no, if anyone can't understand the craziness in the, you know, like the mythical characters, I understand. You know, when it's true to life characters, when people have like appropriated them or whatever, yeah, that's a bit different in it because that's not the actual real character. But like mythical characters, like arguing for them to be kept one way or the other, like it's a mythical character. I'm like, yeah, man. But anyway, let it play.
It just got real. Santa is just white. And who are you actually talking to? Children who are sophisticated enough to be watching a news channel at 10 o'clock at night, yet innocent enough to still believe Santa Claus is real, yet racist enough to be freaked out if he isn't white. Why?
Man. That's actually funny still. Like, I'm not even, no comment. You hear me? But yeah, I'm gonna comment, yeah. What it was that was actually fucking funny as fuck. Cause oh mate, my God, man. Say play.
That's such a narrow... Yes, West Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. But since we're pretending to debate this, carry on.
The author seems to have, you know, she's African American, and she seems to have real pain at having grown up with this image of a white Santa. Just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it has to change.
Actually, I think that's the official slogan of oppression. Oppression. Just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it has to change. You may wonder why on this news channel they're making assertions of fact about a fictional character.
Santa Claus is based on St. Nicholas, who was an actual person, a Greek bishop, and was a white man. You can't take facts and then try to change them to fit some sort of a political agenda or a sensitivity agenda.
There is so much crazy going on here. So much crazy, I don't even have time to deal with a Fox News pundit saying you can't take facts and try and change them to fit some kind of political agenda. I can't say that, even though that's how much crazy is going on here. But what she is suggesting is that you can't just arbitrarily change the facts about the real historical St. Nicholas, who was a white man, even though he was from Greece, which is actually Turkey today, and that white man lives at the North Pole and drives a sleigh pulled by flying reindeer.
Yeah, man, it's mad still. Man, like reactionary, you know. Big up yourself, man. Long time still, man. Jordan M, big up, big up. That's obviously not Dwayne Jones, because his name is Dwayne Jones. That's mad. Dean Stevens, Wagwan, Happy New Year and all them things there. OG Helen James, Happy New Year, Stopzilla, Wagwan. Shevite Juggernaut, got the gal them in him art. Information Supreme, Wagwan. Come on. Man like Fox, you know, come on. Yeah, man. So I big up that crooked Buddha. Yeah, crooked Buddha, you know. I don't know where you got that name from, you know. That's mad still. Yeah. Yo, it's mad still, man. So the man them are balling about someone making a black Santa and all them things there. It's mad still, but you know how it goes, cuz. Yeah. Hey, go on. Let it play.
But you can't change the facts about it. Of course, the real St. Nicholas was from a part of the world that is now Turkey, and according to forensic scientists who studied research originally commissioned by the Vatican, he probably looked something like this. So...
Hey, wait, hold on. Did you see what that Santa looked like? I've got to rewind that still. That looks... That Santa looks a little bit different still. Damn. I think I rewinded it a bit too far.
Barely change the facts about the real historical Saint Nicholas, who was a white man, even though he was from Greece, which is actually Turkey today, and that white man lives at the North Pole and drives a sleigh pulled by flying reindeer. But you can't change the facts about it. Of course, the real St. Nicholas was from a part of the world that is now Turkey, and according to forensic scientists who studied research originally commissioned by the Vatican, he probably looked something...
Hey, that Santa's looking a little bit like calm. You're saying Santa calm. Mad. Hey. Big up calm, man. Wherever he's at still, man. Mad. Let it play, man. And man said Aki Santa, you know. Santa Aki. Mad.
Like this. So, who exactly is changing the facts to make themselves more comfortable here? Actual St. Nicholas? Well, my guess is there'd be no Christmas if he looked like that dude, because he's probably still on the no-fly list. And then things got really...
Santa Claus is based on...
Wait, hold on. You know what would be mad though, man? Like I was saying, I was saying to Dave the other day, if Jesus was born in today's thing, they would call him a fucking asylum seeker and not even let him in the country and all them sort of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Like the far right would be anti-Jesus and onto him and that. You know what I'm saying? Right. He was born in a barn. He's born in a barn. How can he be a king? He ain't a king. Who is he? Who is he? I ain't bowing down to him. Yeah, that would be, all of you man would be saying that. You mad? Oh my days.
St. Nicholas, who was an actual person, a Greek bishop, and was a white man. You can't take facts and then try to change them to fit some sort of a political agenda or a sensitivity agenda.
There is so much crazy going on here. So much crazy, I don't even have time to deal with a Fox News pundit saying you can't take facts and try and change them to fit some kind of political agenda. I can't say that, even though that's how much crazy is going on here. But what she is suggesting is that you can't just arbitrarily change the facts about the real historical Saint Nicholas, who was a white man, even though he was from Greece, which is actually Turkey today, and that white man lives at the North Pole and drives a sleigh pulled by flying reindeer. But you can't change the facts about it. Of course, the real St. Nicholas was from a part of the world that is now Turkey, and according to forensic scientists who studied research originally commissioned by the Vatican, he probably looked something like this. So, who exactly is changing the facts to make themselves more comfortable here? Actual St. Nicholas? Well, my guess is there'd be no Christmas if he looked like that dude, because he's probably still on the no-fly list. And then things got really weird.
Jesus was a white man too, but you know, it's like he was a historical figure. I mean, that's a verifiable fact.
I'll give you that Jesus was an historical figure, but you're gonna get a little pushback on the white thing. You do know Jesus wasn't born in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, right?
An offhand jest I made has now become...
Hey, that's funny still, man. Mad. Yo, yeah, no, man. These men will call Jesus an asylum seeker, an illegal immigrant. They would say he's an illegal immigrant. Imagine if he turned water into wine. Hey, he's just a wizard. Look at him. David Blaine's better than him. That's it. He would say, Dynamo's better than him. Dynamo walked on water. Look at him. You know, that sort of stuff there. You man will be onto him, cuz. You would be pretty right than that Jesus, cuz. You'd be onto him. Like, get him out. Get country.
Come a national firestorm. Humor is a part of what we try to bring to this.
Oh, you know what as well though, yeah? You know what I realized as well, yeah? You know, hey, where's Gertie, pal? Hey, Gertie, where's the Gertie we want our country back typing on? Hey, Gertie. Yo, Gerdizzle. Gerdeezy. Yo, Gerdizzle. Mad ports. You hear me? Hey, Gerdizzle. Tell Gertie for just a second. Yo. Yeah, man. We want our country back here. I'm hearing that the Indians are now the highest landowners in the UK, or the homeowners, over English people. You know? So, if you really want to give the country back, you know what I mean? If you want to help, you know what I mean? Every little helps. You know what I mean, cuz? You want to give up a room and all that. You know what I mean, mate? Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah. Someone sent for Gertie, cuz. Tell them I'll be looking for him still. Yeah? Mad, bloody blue.
Show, but sometimes that is lost on the humorless. And Fox News and yours truly are big targets for many people.
I guess we all owe you an apology. What appeared to me to be another example of a Fox News segment expressing anger and victimization over the loss of absolute power and reframing that as persecution of real America by minorities, freeloaders, and socialists. That's trademarked, by the way.
So in Slate, they have a piece on .com. Santa Claus should not be a...
Wait. Yeah, man. Mad Santa, you know. It's funny, ain't it? Like, anything can be a beef nowadays. It's crazy. It's still crazy. Let me see, what was the last one that I had? Fighting right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Elon Musk and Ravech is saying that the Americans are too retarded in that to do tech jobs. You get me? To compete with the tech bros on the HB1 visas and them things they're still, so you know what I mean? I'm just popcorning in the background for that one, they're still, so it's popcorning in the background, you know what I mean? You know what's funny though, cause yeah, we used to back mad.
Billionaire Elon Musk has riled politicians here in Germany by voicing his support for the far-right Alternative for Germany party ahead of parliamentary elections in February. In an opinion piece published in the conservative Welt am Sonntag newspaper, Musk called the AfD the last spark of hope for this country. Comments that governing politicians and opposition leaders alike are calling election interference. It's fueling a debate in Germany about free speech in the media. The opinion editor of Die Welt resigned after the opinion piece was published. For more on this, we can speak now with our chief international editor, Richard Walker. Richard, why is a billionaire Trump supporter in the U.S. publishing an endorsement for the election here in Germany?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good question, isn't it? And of course, there are sort of two sides of it. I mean, why is Elon Musk getting involved in German politics, but also why is he getting involved in politics at all? And of course, that really began in the United States. And I was in the US in the last couple of months of the election campaign there. I actually went to the Donald Trump rally where Musk, for the very first time, took to the stage with Donald Trump. And you remember the photographs of him kind of jumping for joy on the stage there. And you could really feel that he was psyched up by that he was really feeding off the crowd. And the crowd absolutely loved him. I mean, this was somebody who almost overshadowed Donald Trump at his own event. But yeah, people have been talking in the US, but also here about what is motivating that. Is there a business reason why he's doing that? And in the US, you can see business reasons why he would be wanting to get close with the Trump administration in terms of, some of Musk's business, very heavily dependent on government contracts, for instance, doing a lot of business with American space agencies, wanting to influence American regulation. But if you transpose that onto Europe, and it's not just in Germany, but also in the UK that you've seen Elon Musk getting politically involved now, the AfD are not going to form the next German government, that is for sure. And Nigel Farage, who Musk has been supporting in the UK, is also very far away from that potential goal. So it does raise the question of really whether this is ideological. And we see Musk supporting what he sees as a sort of version of Trumpism in Europe, whether it be in the United Kingdom with the Reform Party of Nigel Farage, or the Alternative for Germany here in Germany, which he represents in his op-ed as a party that is kind of, good common sense, sort of old school, sort of nationalist values, and where he tries to brush off a lot of the criticism that the party faces for its extremist tendencies.
This raises the question, Richard, how well does Musk know the AfD party? I mean, parts of it are classified by German security authorities as right-wing extremist.
All right, let me pause it right there. Yeah, man, because a lot of unintelligent people keep trying to tell me that the German secret services haven't described these people as an extremist party, the AfD, in Thuringia, in the place where they won, where the Nazi guy Bernhard Hocher is now trying to see if he can form a government and all them sort of stuff there. And I also showed you that there's a guy in the next town of is it Saxony, I think? Is it? I can't remember what the name of the next town is, yeah. It's the next town that's next to there or whatever. And the guy is selling KKK memorabilia, Nazi memorabilia, and so and so. And he won 20% of the votes. Like, so anyone trying to tell us, oh, the Nazis don't exist no more. The Nazis don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's weird because, like, we're talking about. So the German secret services that have classed these men as extreme groups and saying that these men are the man that's selling Nazi memorabilia and all that sort of stuff there. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about none of that because the Nazis don't exist, or they're not anyone's that you should be worried about if they get into power or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I think these men kind of forgot what happened last time someone with similar tendencies took power in Germany. You know what I'm saying? That wanted to smash up Europe, have it working the way they wanted it working. I kind of think you guys forgot, man. You know what happened last time, mate? Yeah? Oh, God. Hey, what's happening?
Hello, Lily. Happy New Year
Hello.
to you.
Happy New Year.
I hear you were spending your Christmas period asking Maku all about me and ended up in an argument that was rather weird.
Yeah. Me and Maku.
Yeah, what was that all about?
No, I wanted to check what the full context of the discussion was. That has. Oh, wait, hold on a sec here. Yeah, so basically what happened was that I keep hearing a clip of you saying something racist or whatever, yeah.
Right.
And then Maku said that he said something before that or whatever, yeah. And I was like, right, I didn't hear it on the clip, innit? So he played that full video to show what was said previously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for your
Yeah,
part.
so what are your conclusions now after hearing it all?
Well, it's still the same shit, man. It's like, what?
Which is?
It was still the same argument that we had like from before, right? That even if Maku did say to Hector, called him an N-word or whatever, it's still not okay for you to call Maku an N-word.
But who says it is?
I know, that's what you've been arguing for.
No. From the moment it happened, I apologised to every other black person listening. I didn't apologise to Maku because I felt Maku owed Hector an apology. And I always said, I'm not justifying it. I'm explaining how it happened and why it happened. I was defending my husband. My arguments have always been, all the way through, that, especially since the EIE incident, that me and Wendy both listened to what people were saying and said, okay, we understand it affects other people that are listening. We accept that. We apologised. But EIE never did. And all we heard was excuses that EIE was allowed to abuse Buddha because he felt insulted by his family. And we're saying if there's one rule for one, then there's one rule for another.
We bring in EIE's arguments, people. You need to talk to EIE about that if you've got an issue with how EIE's handled his issue with Buddha.
No, I've got an issue with how people have been hypocritical. That they say they're against racism, but they're not really against racism unless it's white people.
Who's being hypocritical specifically then?
Well, a lot of people. People were on other shows justifying that EIE could be abusive to Buddha racially because he was insulted. His parents were insulted, not racially.
Saying that he was justified being racially insulted because his parents.
You know.
Say that again, sorry?
Whereas I think the reality is that when people get insulted, people insult each other. They might not necessarily be a racist, but they will draw for something that is racialized language because they don't know that's going to hurt somebody.
Not really.
It might be of a different race.
Sort of racist people who draw for racist insults.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're very low. What did you say?
The only racist people draw for racial insults.
No, I don't agree with that. I think everyone's well aware of racism, and I think everybody's well aware that people can feel othered by any group, and I think any group in a argument where you've been insulted, that people might actually draw for that.
People have been under pressure in different situations and scenarios in all these different times or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
And then every single time. What's up, man?
So I don't think every single time people have always drawn for racism.
Yeah, sorry,
I think a lot of these channels have actually.
Hey, listen, this is what I was saying, yeah? Let me give my point of view, yeah? So there's been a lot of different people under pressure in arguments or whatever where they've been losing and they feel like they've been getting insulted or so and so. But only certain people have used the racial insults when they've been in that situations, and all of those people have been classed as racist. Like, so when you get
they've been classed as racist, but that doesn't mean that they are racist. And they've been classed as racist by a lot of people that are themselves racist. So, Veli, can you honestly put your hand on your heart and say that I've been racist to you?
What do you mean? No, I never said you've been racist.
You
I never said you've been racist to me.
Yeah, no, not you personally, because you've never been racist to me.
I ain't been racist. I don't think I've been racist to anyone. People have called me racist.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about everyone else. Everyone else has got their own arguments. I'm talking about.
You've called me racist before.
Hmm?
You've called me racist before. You ain't heard me be racist to anyone before.
That's considerable. I'm asking about our situation, me and you. I'm not going to go out into the wider thing. You've never been racist to me, so I've never been racist to you. The only people I've ever used racialized language on are people that have tried doing it to me or my husband.
Yeah. Racialized language, that's funny still. But
Yeah,
I think,
well,
yeah,
you would call it racist
you have to-
language, and I would have to concur.
But even that
I would
racialized
have to-
language, I
I
think
would have to concur.
you should look up what racialized language means.
Yeah, it's racist
And then
language.
you might not.
I would have to concur that in the new world that we live in, the new wokery, that people consider that racist.
Wokery.
But I think in the grand scheme of things, in the reality, if you're going to say that one side is racist, then you have to say that the side that was attacking first is racist
I say,
as well.
yeah. I don't have an issue calling anyone racist, whether they're black, white, Chinese, or whatever. Yeah, because that was one of the issues, was that me and Maku had an argument because he's not accepting that black people can be racist, and I'm saying anyone can be fucking racist. It don't matter who it is. If you use the person's race and then an insult after, they will class that as racism. So in whatever circles, people might not, but by the definition or textbook definition of racism, that's what it is, isn't it? So
Yeah, I would agree with you. So I don't agree with power plus prejudice. I agree with the Oxford English Dictionary, which says that it can affect any group. And that has been my argument for a very long time.
well,
That doesn't mean I haven't fell into traps or
yeah.
said things that I shouldn't have said or pushed the boundaries, because I have. I've been very aware of where I am, and I'm on
The
on
argument wasn't
stream.
my definition of what racism was, you know. It was what is the actual textbook definition of racism.
You're fair.
I'm saying that's what that is. So if you might not class it as racism yourself or whatever, but if you bring it to law, they will class it as a racial insult or racist.
No, I class what I said as that. No, if Triller jumps on, I will jump off. I'm having a conversation one-on-one. I don't need all the fanboys coming on just because I'm on here. You wouldn't jump on. Sorry, but Shivite, but they won't jump on if I'm not here. So why jump on now? Because I am here to ruin a conversation. So, what I would say is this, Velly, right? I'm not saying that what I said wasn't racist, right? Using the M word, in my opinion, is racist. Yeah, right. I'm not trying to excuse why I used it, but I did use it in defense of my husband because that was the word of choice that was used towards my husband. So it wasn't like I picked it. I chose the word. The word was chosen by Maku. Ever since I've been on these channels, if people care to take notice, I twist back on them what people say to me or my husband. Now, that doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it excusable, but I'm telling you that's how it happened. And I'm not asking for you to accept that or say that you're going to give me a pass. No, I don't care whether you do or not. But I'm explaining that's what the situation is. So I just wondered why you went over and had the conversation with Maku, because me and Maku and Hector, we're fine. We've sorted it out a long time ago.
No, but it weren't to see what to make Maku have a debate or discussion with you. It was to see the full context of the clip, innit? Because I was saying it sounded like it was two situations, all right? First of all, the original clip that I heard starts off with Maku saying something to Hector, and then you called him Maku an N-word, sorry, something like that, yeah. So it just seemed like it was that way. So then when he said no, it was the other way, yeah. And I was saying to him, right, but are you sure? Because it said yeah, if you say it 3 times, because it was that part where you say it 3 times. So that's later on in the video. We didn't even get to that part of the video. We got to the first part where Maku called Hector M-word, and then you repeated it back to him. So I never saw that part. I saw the second part where he was saying, no, if you say it 3 times, right, I'm gonna attack Hector, and then you said it 3 times, and then you know what I'm saying, that's the clip that I see. So that's what I was asking context about. How did that situation turn into the situation where you was telling him to say, or where he was saying to you, if you say it 3 times, and then you said it 3 times. So that's actually
I don't remember that being on the same occasion. So the
That's the
three
video that I
times
was talking
thing, I
about.
remember being long before that. So that would have been on Reels where I had All-Star Football
that was
Star or whatever his name was.
no,
Come on.
that was on. It was with Maku.
Yeah. No, listen, I'm going to tell you the sequence. He came on and he dared me to say it 5 times, and I said it 5 times, and then that got just the N word. He said I was scared to say the N word in full, and I said no, I don't say it in full because I'm trying to be respectful. And he said, because you're scared. I said no, I can say it. He said go on then, so I said it 5 times. Maku heard that, and on Raspex, I remember it might have been on Maku's own show. I don't know. It was a long time back now. Maku then tried to give it the Arden, like he always does, because he thinks that he can beat up anyone, which is debatable as he's aging. But he said to me, if you say it 3 times, I'm going to punch Hector in the face if I ever see him at Speaker's Corner. I think I only said it twice anyway, and he still got out the pram. So I don't remember saying it 3 times.
Yeah, it was on that same. That's the clip that I heard, isn't it? Like, so that's why I was asking for context for.
No, this isn't a crawlback rubber dub. I'm not intending to come on Vellies on it as a regular. I don't know why you people sit in the side chat crying. Why don't you fuck off? You know, come back when I'm gone. You can always turn it down.
Yeah, but wait, listen, man. Stop debating the chat here. Listen to what I was saying. So Maku, I was asking Maku for context on the short clip of how that situation ended up with that situation. Obviously, we're going to change my thing.
So the conversation with Maku started because Maku called Hector the N-word. And as far as I was concerned, black people calling other black people racial terms is racist. And if you're going to be racist, if you're going to be racist to my husband and try and humiliate him, I tried to explain this before, Velly, and maybe you don't understand it and you don't have to. But this is the truth.
I don't think that's good reasoning, though. That
I was there.
That's your reasoning.
Felt,
I don't think that's good reasoning, though.
Yeah. You don't think it's good reasoning, but I felt, as a white woman married to a black man for as long as I have been, I've seen racism myself in this world from both sides, not just one side. I don't believe it's only white people that can be racist. I think that's ridiculous. And to see somebody that's meant to be black who says that he doesn't like racism, being racist to my husband, not just any ordinary black man, my husband, I felt like, well, if I was a black woman and I defended my husband, no one would bat an eyelid. But because I'm a white woman, even though I could be standing next to a black woman who can't hold on to a man, but I'm with a black man and I've been with him for over 20 years.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to defend my husband on the same.
You're allowed to defend it, but you're not allowed. No, you're not.
Woman.
You're allowed to. No, you're allowed to defend your husband, but obviously being racist.
Not on the same
in return of
because you're segregating the language.
Nah. Being racist in return of racism is gonna give you a classification of being a racist, also, isn't it? Like, so that's not really defending your husband, is it? Is it?
Quest in court, it would be thrown out. People who think that in
you get it, though?
I would actually get done. It would be thrown out because I wasn't the instigator.
Yeah, but wait, did you get the point? Did you hear the point I made? I said
defending.
If you're defending racism with racism, then obviously you're going to get you're not really defending them. When you just get classifying yourself as a racist, also.
No, you're not.
You don't defend yourself.
Only by unreasonable people. Most reasonable people would understand. For example, if I was amongst white people
wouldn't use. No,
if I was amongst white people and there was a white person,
wouldn't use that as a return as an insult without knowing that people are going to class them as a racist after them.
Right. So if I was amongst white people and they were racist to Hector, and Hector turned around and was racist back, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. I don't give a fuck. And any white person who said, oh, he's racist because he might say white whatever after being racially abused, no, I would say, no, he's not. He's only returned the insult.
You say he wasn't racist, yeah?
And I think that
If
most
he said
people.
something racist after, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't. You
I
wouldn't-
would.
If
I
he
would
said,
think.
if he said, if wait, so someone racially insulted Hector, yeah, and then he racially insulted them back or what, and they classed him as racist, yeah, you'd be defending him to say that he wasn't racist, yeah.
Like I said, I don't believe that using racialized language, which you would deem racist language, right? But we disagree on that. You say that all racialized language means it, by the nature of it being racialized, it's racist. I don't agree, right? But whatever. If somebody uses that in response to being racially offended, racially abused, anybody, I don't think it should matter the color of your skin. And I think that segregating the language for black people to have some area where they can be racially abusive to other black people defeats the object if you're trying to get rid of racism. That's my argument.
You're making a different argument though, because no one's not trying to make an argument that black people should be able to classify other black people as N-words and no one else shouldn't. Right? That's not the argument.
Yeah, but that's how it plays out in reality. It's a bit like when it's not the
argument that's being made though. That's not the argument.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what the reality is, as opposed to what ideology you had behind it. When you look at Tony Blair, he thought it was brilliant to make sure that people could get a doctor's appointment if you rung up first thing in the morning. But it didn't help the situation. It actually exacerbated it. So on paper, it looks like, oh yeah, someone rings up in the morning, they've got to get an appointment for that day. No, I'm not doing a bait and switch. I'm trying to give you an analogy of why sometimes on paper things can look good, but in reality they don't work. It's a bit like Marxism. In reality, everyone gets a fair share. Everyone gets the same house, the same garden size, the same amount of finances. But then you demotivate people and people don't want to become brain surgeons. They'd rather just be the person that has to fucking go and open the gate for the fucking local neighbours and close the gate again and then sit down for the rest of the day. You know?
But no one's arguing for Marxism, innit? Like, so. Why are you even saying that?
So
the whole point was that if someone uses a racial insult and then someone uses a racial insult back, both people are just going to be classed as racist, right?
They'd both be classed as racist from outsiders, yeah, but there would be no victim in the court of law. In the court of law, it wouldn't stand, it would just cancel out. They'd either fine both people just to make their coffers richer, or they wouldn't bother with the case at all.
So exactly. So what I said was right then, right? Both people would be classed as racist.
And what
using a racial insult as a defense, as someone using a racial insult isn't actually a defense, though, is it?
It does work in the real world. On a street level, it works. It might not work in the court of law. On a street level, it works.
Yeah, but we're not talking about street level. We're talking about.
Well, I'm talking about street level. I'm talking about street level, though, Velly. I'm talking about the real world that most commoners have to walk in and deal with. I'm not talking about the court of law.
Yeah, technically, people are going to just still class you as a. We actually know that's right.
You know, in the real world, if someone fucking tries it on with your daughter and she's underage, you go around giving them a stuffing over. That don't mean that it's illegal to do it.
But that's a whole different context and a different situation.
No, I'm talking about the real world. And the real world is that down on the level.
Keep bringing up all these different analogies of nothing to do with the actual point of what we're speaking about. Trying to make that as some either appealing to your feelings, appealing to authority, or appealing to populist, or just instead of just what the actual truth is, or what the fact of the actual argument is.
I'm talking about the real world. And on these panels, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that really don't deal with the real world. There's a lot of people that are either so out of touch with reality that they probably don't go out of their houses.
There's in the way we're holding. There's the minority of people that would be okay with their wife or husband of a different race, calling their so and so N word or whatever, man. That's the minority of people, man. So that's not real world we're talking about. The real world will be so and so. So no, of course not, man. That's the minority of people that will be on that. The majority of people will be like, "Oh, you mad, bro? Your wife is racist, fam." But don't bring your beans around me again. What that?
No, that don't happen.
Fuck all that. Yeah.
So I go out in the black community, mainly Nigerian, but some Jamaicans
Yeah, but you
in the
go
black
out
community on a regular.
yeah.
On a
Are you
regular.
calling any of them? If any of them called hetero N-word, are you calling any of them the N-word inside this group of them?
Yeah, if I got angry, yeah. And they wouldn't hold it against me because they see me as part of the family, they see me as the wider community, and they understand that I'm not racist. And that's why I'm telling you, you don't live in a reality where people are free mixed. I mean, you've got a white wife. I don't understand how you've got this going on in your head.
Yeah, because she don't come around calling people the fucking N-word like you do.
I don't go around calling people the N-word. If people racially abuse my husband, they're going to get a mouthful of abuse back. I don't care whether I'm white or I'm black. I'm equal to every other wife in the world. And if I want to defend my husband on the same level that you abuse my husband, I will. Now, you can call me racist for that. That doesn't mean that I am a racist.
You just keep trying to make excuses for yourself to be racist.
It's not an excuse. I'm telling you how it is. It's not an excuse.
I want to use it. You just want to use the N-word. Just tell the truth.
It's not an excuse because I want to use
if
the
someone
N-word.
calls you if someone calls Hector,
No,
if a black
I want to
person
make
calls
people
Hector
realise that when they go around doing it to other black people, especially my husband who didn't grow up in a country where the N-word meant anything. You see, the N-word doesn't mean anything in Africa. You do know that, didn't you? All you people that preach that you know everything about Africa.
Man, shut up about Africa, like. What the fuck do you know about Africa now?
A lot more than you. A lot more than you.
Fuck out of here, man, you idiot, man.
A lot more than you, Veli.
Telling us about Africa, man. Fuck is off, man.
Because if you knew anything about Africa. All right, let me say Nigeria. Let me slim it down to Nigeria. Africa's a big place. If you go to Nigeria, the N-word doesn't exist in Nigeria. In fact, if you were to say someone was the N-word, they'd probably think you were talking about Niger. They would probably think you were talking about the Bedouins right now. The Bedouins that go and fucking snatch wives at random.
Yeah. You see, right now we're in England, though, innit? Yeah, where the N-word could get you nicked, innit? So
yeah, but the N-word was created in America.
You keep trying to.
It was created in America.
What about it?
And at the same time, you see, this is where
now
this
you want
is
to talk
where
about
the
America.
black community. You can't all speak for everybody in the black community. Just like I can't speak for everybody in the white community.
Listen.
You're not all the
you're
same.
Trying to speak. Listen. Right now, you're trying to speak for the black community. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm arguing that you can't tell me.
Excuse you? You're literally trying to tell me that the N-word don't exist in Nigeria. Are you okay? You're telling me the N-word doesn't exist in Nigeria. You literally just told me that. Did you say that to me or not? Okay, is Nigeria part of the black community?
Well, it depends really, because they wouldn't even be looking. They would call themselves African men, not black men first.
Yeah, but okay. So when you're talking about black people, there, what kind of people usually have black skin?
What do you mean?
What part of the world did the people that have black skin usually come from?
Yeah, the African continent, yeah.
Okay, all right then. So, for fuck's sake, man.
But you can find black people all over the world, including in the South Pole. Yeah.
The South Pole.
I don't think there's a place in this world that African people haven't been afraid to go to.
What are you talking about? Now you're trying to say that I'm saying that African people are scared to go places. That's not the point that I've made. I've never made that point or any of the other points that you keep trying to divert to. The only point is that if you use a racial insult after someone, even if someone racially abuses you first or whatever, then you're both going to be classed as racist. That's it. Simple.
Well, you can call them both racist. It doesn't mean that they are.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't, Billy.
That's,
words are not the words. Words are just words.
Definition. It's simple.
Words are just words. When you have a row, right? I'm not going to talk about you personally, but when I say you, I mean the wider community. Anybody. When an individual has a row with their dear ones, right? Could be their partner, could be their mother, could be their brother, could be their sister, and it gets quite heated. It's quite common in a lot of families, yeah, all over the country, that they say things in anger that they don't actually mean. And I think that follows through from calling people names on the way they look, calling people names on the way that they live, calling people names on the way that they talk, calling people names on their finances. So I would say that it all depends on, you know, your relationship status.
So what, in a family argument, yeah, one of your family members in the extended family, have they ever called Hector a racist name?
No, never.
In an argument, in a heated argument?
No, never.
So what are you talking about? How is it the same point that you're
Hector is
making?
considered the head of our family because my father has died. So I'm the eldest daughter. He's the eldest son-in-law, and he's given the head status of our family.
So how was your point?
And the family is predominantly white, obviously.
All right. So how is your point relevant to the point that we were speaking about?
The point I'm trying to make is that it all depends on the relativity and the context of who you're talking to. Now, when you're on a platform with people that are race baiting, okay, and they attack you on race all the time, if you respond in a racialized language with racism, it doesn't mean that you're a racist in real life. In fact, it doesn't even mean that the race baiter is an actual racist in real life. It could be just a persona that they've made for these channels. And I've seen a lot of people make fake personas. And I can say that because I've met a good heap of people actually in the park and outside of Speaker's Corner now. And these people are totally different to what they are online. So what I'm saying is that there are a lot of people on here that have been given false personas and been labelled as things. And in the world that we live in at the moment, you do realise quite how dangerous it is.
What dangerous?
Well, all of it's dangerous. When you've got idiots like Ghosts going around branding people Islamophobia and Islamophobics all over the place, could actually cause them problems. When we've got people like you going around saying that everybody's fucking racist just because they've had an argument that involves race on the channel. And I don't like the way that everybody is being shut down.
Do you know why
Everybody
you're such
is
a
being
pagan,
shut down
and a liar as well?
being able to have open conversations.
Do you know why?
Because that want to clip
lying,
certain sections.
You're lying.
Of the conversation.
You're lying. The only people that have been labelled as racist are people that have used racial insults. Literally. Those are the only people that's been labelled racist. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's not true.
They've been labelled racist. Yeah, it is. All right. Name me someone I've labelled racist that hasn't been racist previously. Name me someone.
Oh, okay, there's lots of people that you think are racist that I don't
like
think
who?
are racist.
Who?
Right, do you think Wendy's racist?
She's been racist before, yeah.
Yeah, but do you think she's a racist?
Of course, sir. She's been racist before.
So because she's made a racial statement, you believe that means that she's totally a racist?
Can you just name someone that I've called racist that hasn't been racist before?
So you've called me a racist. I'm not racist. You've called Wendy a racist. I don't believe she's racist.
Before.
I think that you've called many white people.
Wait. No, you've not understood the question. I understand the question again. Name someone that I've called racist that hasn't been racist before. That's what I'm saying. Name someone that I've called racist that hasn't been racist before.
I don't think Babs is racist.
But has she been racist before?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Well, just for some clarity.
Listen, the point of the task that you're trying to perform right now is that you're supposed to be naming someone that I've labelled racist that hasn't been racist before.
Okay, someone that hasn't been racist before. Dave, has Dave been racist? Den Terragon, have you ever seen
Dave Smith called me an N-word.
But let me ask this though.
I've not called them racist. I said that his son has got a white supremacist tattoo on his right head.
Because look,
someone else showed me that picture.
I've called Caucasians crackers and Neanderthals and Reese's monkeys, but I'm not racist. So I kind of get Jupe's point, but I gotta ask Jupiter, when you're around your Nigerian, first of all, do you have mulatto children? First of all,
I don't have mulatto children. I have mixed ethnicity. Hold on one sec. I've got to open the door.
do you call them niggas? Do you call your
No, I
your
do
mulatto
not.
kids
That's
niggas?
disgusting.
You say it's disgusting, correct? And that's my point right there. If she's not referring to the mulattoes as niggas, then and she allows her Nigerian family to call her a cracker Reese's monkey, then she might technically not be racist just because she said the word nigga. And
Hey,
when she
are
gets
you
back, we can
okay?
ask Jukes.
Mulatto, calm down,
All right, go
slow
ahead, make
down.
your point.
Are you
Sorry, I missed that. I had to open the
seriously?
door. What did you just say?
Hey, wait.
Ask Jukes.
Ask her
All right, go
that
ahead, Belly.
question.
Yeah, Jukes, this will be
No,
brief.
you ask her your question again.
Yeah, Jukes, it'll be brief. Now, I respect the fact that you never referred to your mulatto children as niggas because that would be inexcusable. But I have to ask you, when you're around your Nigerian family and you said that if you get angry, you'll call them niggas, if they were to, in response, call you a Neanderthal, Reese's monkey cracker, would you be upset about that?
Yeah, but then that situation.
Whoa. Hold on. How you gonna get upset when you say you would call them some niggas?
Okay, I'm going to explain to you if you let me speak.
Yeah, go. I'm listening.
First of all, Nigerians don't use the N word like that. So, number one.
So why would you call them some
It
niggas?
wouldn't happen anyway. And I would only respond to people.
You keep forgetting Maku's from Nigeria as well, right?
Hold on. I would only respond to people if they instigated the racism. I don't.
So that's my point.
Racism.
So if you call them niggas,
but
and they in
mulatto, it
response,
doesn't happen. I don't instigate the racism.
Well, back to the hypothetical that you brought up. If you were to call them niggas, and they in response called you a Neanderthal, Reese's monkey cracker, would you be offended? Or would you realize that they had the right to do that in response?
Race. I'd be offended just because we're in an argument, like I would do if someone said, "Oh, you're fat," and I called them fucking fat, or if someone called me a slag and I called them a slag, or if they called me a cunt.
I get your point. So just for clarity, if the Nigerians or any person of African descent that you called a nigga, if they called you a Reese's monkey, you would not see that as racist, correct?
Yeah, but that wouldn't happen. I don't go around using that
word. No,
but
regardless of to whether or not it would happen.
Yeah, so you're giving me a theoretical that would never happen. I don't go around attacking
people.
No,
I'm responding to the hypothetical that you brought up. You said if you got angry enough, you would call the Nigerians niggas. And that's why I had to ask if
no,
they
I
called
never
you
said
a Reese's.
that. I never said that. That's a false premise. What I said
no,
was...
actually did. All right, go ahead,
no, what I said was, listen to what I say. What I said was, if they were to call my husband the N-word and I reacted the same way I did to Maku, they wouldn't take offense because they would understand that it was in response to different.
No, just for clarity, how did you respond to Maku? I missed that part.
So Maku called my husband the N-word several times, and I told him, no, Hector's not the N-word, you are.
Nah, it was once. You called him an N-word once, and then you replied back, you're an N-word.
No, I mean, it's all right. So the point is, now, if Maku was to say that you were a cracker Neanderthal, you would not take that as racist, right?
If he called me a cracker Neanderthal, I'd call him a Neanderthal.
No, I'm saying in response, but the point is you would not see it as racist, correct? I'm not trying to trip you up. I'm just asking. You would not see that as racist, right?
It depends on the context of the argument.
But,
and how well I know somebody. Look, if you go up to a stranger and you just give them you start a racial argument and you don't even know them from fucking Adam, that's different. But if you
no, I'm just speaking about in response.
You're on the channel that actually roasts people, that actually race baits and actually does all the rest of the stuff, then it's a completely different genre.
But not Jupiter.
Jedi's channel or a race baiter channel now?
Yeah, I think no, it was on Jedi's. I would say that on Jedi's at one particular stage that it was very racial, that it was a roasting channel. Yeah, at one point.
I just say this in closing.
I said, wait, are you saying that Jedi's channel is a race baiting channel?
No, I said at one time I think that there was race baiting going on this channel though.
No, because that was one of your arguments. Hey, Ghost, I don't know what's wrong with your mic, bro. Yeah, but it sounds a bit mad still. But
whose mic? My mic.
No, your mic's cool. Ghost mic. You just said though that it was on a race baiting channel, innit? But you was arguing on Jed's channel.
I said it depends on where you are, whether you're on a race baiting channel, whether you're on a roasting channel, whether you're amongst people that actually go out of their way to provoke racial conversations. Yeah, of course it matters.
You know what's funny though, yeah, is that
if
imagine
you turn up on a channel,
you say this. Listen to this, troops. Yeah, you say that this is a race baiting channel, yeah, but
it's turned into
you never
one,
called
yeah.
anyone. Wait, you say this is a race baiting channel, yeah, but you never called anyone the N-word on there or whatever, right? But you didn't say Jedi's channel's a race baiting channel, but you've called someone an N-word on there. It's strange, isn't it?
Right, so I can answer that. I believe that this channel's turned into a race baiting channel.
Hopefully I can be heard.
I don't think it originally was.
Yeah, no.
I think you used to have some really good content on here. I used to enjoy coming on here to see the different perspectives of people, and because there was actually conversations that we could actually have. I think at some point it got overtaken and overshadowed with talking about race all the time.
That's a lie anyway, because let's go back. If we do this now, yeah, let me go back to let's go to the channel right now, yeah. Let me go to the channel right now. Go to Television G Block. Let's go to live playlist, and then let's look at the names of the videos. So it's Happy New Year's Pain Packz. This brother
Happy
is a
New
cat
Year.
in a hole.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
Yeah, this channel is different to the one that you
Richard
had before,
Spence,
though, that you lost.
Peaches.
That one that had the question of the day I'm
Hang on.
talking about.
All right, but this channel here, yeah, we've been on there for a good few months now, yeah. So kind of English patriots support Nazis. Christmas
100%.
party Pain Packz. Suck your mother Sunday stream. Reform lights, crackheads cry, Marrow fly. The police talk about far right extremists. I thought reform were against international business. Tom Robertson, hero or villain? You Trumps keep trying. China spy and
All
Prince
race-related
Andrew.
topics.
Chinese EV cars.
All race
Keir
related.
Starmer
That's a lie. That's a lie.
doesn't know what
You
a
called me a
genocide
Packz.
is.
You said
Wealth
you only respond
inequality,
to
Marcus
this. You called me a
Buchanan.
Packz.
The myth of black supremacy.
Anyway, I'll come back to speak
Children go
later. I'll
to
let
you.
Ghost have his conversation. I did say I'm
So
not
that's
going
what.
to stop these.
Run.
Alright, cool.
It's not about
But like
running,
you're saying,
Ghost.
yeah.
You've got nothing
Run.
that's normal
I
to
just
say
said,
about
yeah.
the conversation with
I just
Kelly,
went.
Run.
and I can't
Run.
see why
went.
you need to interject yourself every
Run.
time. You are what is
Run.
considered
Run.
a spare
Run.
wheel that
We
nobody
went through
Racist. You
the
said
last
you'd
2
never
weeks shows,
fully respond to
and
racism. I would
literally
never.
one of them was about the myth of the black
I can't hear you,
supremacists.
Belly, because you've
Yeah.
got this idiot talking over you.
I'm not talking.
Yeah,
You talking
we just went
over.
through. Yeah, he weren't speaking then. Yeah, but listen, yeah, I just went through the channel here, yeah, and none of it was about how we should hate a race or this race is bad or this race is good or so and so.
No, it's all around race.
No, you're
how is that a black supremacist channel, or how is that a race baiting channel? If all the shows have been about an actual question, like an actual question, they're here. Winston Churchill or Margaret Thatcher would have voted Remain. Brexit, quick one.
No, they wouldn't have done. Who told you
Two-tier
that?
policing.
No, shut up,
Are
man.
you all right?
Yeah, shut up, idiot.
Winston Churchill
She was going,
was one of the OG joiners of the European community, and Margaret Thatcher was a staunch Europeanist.
Margaret
European
Thatcher
Union.
would not have said Remain. No way.
Yeah, but what you got to remember, she said a bit ago that she never racially abused people unless it was in response. So I would never racist.
You're racist every day, Ghost. Go
You
away.
called me the P word. You called me the P word and you admitted it on
No
your channel.
one called you the P word. I asked you
You
why you
admitted
get offended by
it. You
people
admitted
saying
it on your channel.
Pakistani.
You admitted
Right
it. You
about
called me a
it.
Packy
Tweet.
poster.
Go away.
Packy poster. Packy poster.
Yeah, you call him a P poster as well, still.
So what did you post that made you a Packy poster, Ghost?
I posted the video of you saying that the
So wait,
black
you debunked yourself then. Wait, you just debunked yourself then, right? Because you said that you never jumped, you never been racist.
Now behave yourself.
You never
I'm
been
saying
racist.
that you a
video of you. I posted the video of you saying
I
them
don't
black
like
faces,
you, Ghost. I
black
think you're a
faces,
horrid person,
black
and you're a
faces.
traditionalist, and I think that you're low IQ.
What's the time? We've got like half hour
You
left.
calling me low IQ? You calling me low IQ, really?
Yes, you're the same level of IQ as the Dookie.
Hector, who pays for little children to be abused.
Or whatever. So now we're going to divert on
Hector
another
pays
subject.
for little
This
children
isn't
to be
about
abused,
Hector.
and she's
This
calling
isn't
me
about
low
Hector.
IQ.
I know that you love Hector. I know
Oh
you
my
fancy
God!
Hector.
But mentioning
you're
facts hurts you.
I know that you
Mentioning
like
facts,
giving it an ass, but could you mind stepping
mentioning
aside from this
facts hurts you.
conversation?
Mentioning facts hurts you. But you did call me a Packy poster when I posted
No, I
the
did
video.
not. No, I
You
did
did.
not.
You
You
did.
fucking
You
were
did.
catfits.
You did.
Betty, can I make a point?
You did.
Please?
No. But the thing is,
Yeah?
Babs, you were talking about man bitch, yeah.
I am going to make a point. Yeah.
No, Babs, you're a loser. You're a loser.
Hold on,
You
Babs.
cry
Let Ghost
all the
finish his
time.
point and then you go next. Let
me
Ghost
finish
finish what
my
he was saying
point.
and then you go next, yeah? Let him finish his point and then you go
No,
next.
but Ghost wasn't talking.
No, wait for
first.
your
I
turn.
was.
No, it's my turn. I'm talking mid-sentence.
I swear he was talking to me, but you just wanted to say
Yeah.
you wanted to make a point.
Yeah, you wanted to butt in. You're obsessed.
Quickly finish up. Hey, Ghost, quickly wrap your point so Babs can make her point then.
All right. So what I was making, the reason I jumped on was only because Jupiter said she was only racist in response. But I've got the clip on her channel that when I said something about her family or whatever, she responded in racism because she didn't want to respond in religious insult or whatever. And that's the reason I jumped on, because she was racist towards me without me being racist towards her.
Okay,
and
thank you, Stan.
So can I make my point now?
I haven't finished.
Babs,
She
let
called me a
Stan
Packy
cry
poster.
for a bit.
She called me a Packy poster because I posted the video about her being racist. Her being racist
Low
towards
IQ Canadian.
her being racist towards Lady Divine and Nynaeve by saying, "Oh, them black faces" on that channel. I don't know why she had to bring race into it, because nobody mentioned her race. So she's a liar. That's why I wanted to expose that
Stay
she.
in your confusion, Stan.
Okay, can I make my point now, please, Ghost?
What was that?
Yep.
Yeah, go on. Let Babs make his point. Go on.
And I noticed that you haven't been online for the last, over a week now, yeah? And the first time that you do come online, who's there right behind you? Oh, yeah, that's it. Ghost!
You.
I told you, you're in love with Jupiter, Ghost. You and Tommy, Jupiter and Tommy, you're in love with them.
You say you don't listen to this channel, but you come running on it. Why?
What's it got to do with you?
You say you don't listen to this channel, so why have you come running on it? So you are.
Because I've come on because
why have you? You only come on.
My name was mentioned earlier, and I've got a point.
You don't listen to this channel, then. You don't listen to this channel.
In a minute. But then
I can always leave, guys, and then you'll leave because you only come on because I'm here, Stan.
Stan.
You only come on because I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah? And if I leave,
listen,
you'll
we've got
leave,
about
and then we're back.
25 minutes left,
videos again. Yeah? Do you want that? Is that what you want?
Yeah,
we've got 25 minutes left though. Yeah, listen, let me ask you guys a question, innit? Yeah. So, do you guys believe that the ADF are far right and they've been classed as an extremist party by the German secret services in Thuringia?
To be honest, I don't live in Germany, so I don't know. I've got relatives that tell me that they're not far right and that the government are lying.
Oh God, here we go to that
But I don't know, Velly. I've not looked into them. They don't affect my life. They're not in this country.
They are far right. So what if they're not in this country? Well, you don't know about politics about other countries? But you was
I
talking
don't
about Germany,
care what
the
goes on
terrorist attack
elsewhere.
the other
I
day.
don't. Germany are allowed to do
Yeah, but
whatever Germans want to do.
you was adamant the other day that the guy who was atheist for 20 years insulting Islam was a Muslim. But now you don't want to talk about it because the far right. Give us a break, man. Shut up.
What are you on about? I don't even know what you want about.
What is he on about? What's he wobbling
She
about?
was on about the German
I haven't
market
been
attacker.
online all
The one
Christmas.
that
What are you on about, Ghost?
you have. You was online about 6 days ago. So you was online talking about the German market attacker, him being Muslim.
Well, that was
When he was
more.
atheist.
That was more than 6 days ago, Ghost.
Yes, you
You
ficko.
need
What,
to
7
learn
days
to
ago?
count.
7 days ago?
1,
7 days ago?
2, 3.
All right, you count, Babs. Since you forget
idiot.
mid-sentence, the point you're making, you count, Babs. How many days
Oh,
ago?
right, yeah, right. Just like you, Ghost. Honestly, I think you are a
You forget
product
mid-sentence.
of
Forget
first cousin
mid-sentence.
marriage, and you should be
Oh
set
my
an
God, that's
example
racist.
as to
That's a
why
racial
he should not
stereotype,
be
Babs.
allowed in
Okay,
the
so when it
racist.
comes
country.
to the
racist.
person that
That's a
drove the
racial
car into
stereotype.
innocent pedestrians, not only was he a fucked up individual, but it seems that there's contradictory statements made from him. But the one thing the conclusion that I came to, if you actually watch my live stream, Ghost, which I thought you did, seeing as you're a stan, is that at the end of the day,
what's a stan?
Ask yourself what a stan is. A dude is a second
More
stan.
racism, more racism. Just because your husband pays for children to be
you're
abused,
a stan, mate.
doesn't
You're
mean-
100%
just because your
stan,
husband pays
right?
for children to be abused, there's no
don't
need
go,
for that.
I want
Just
you
because
to
your husband
stay.
You
pays
don't
for
like your
children
own
to be abused,
children. You prefer your profit. Don't talk
Right.
about
just
other
because
So at the
your
end of the
husband pays
day,
for children to be abused,
at the end of the day,
your husband prays for children to be
bloke
abused.
made
Your
very,
husband pays
very,
for children to be abused.
very many
Your
contradictory
husband pays
statements
for children to be abused.
on a lot of
Hey,
social
Ghost,
media
let her speak and then go next.
And the actual conclusion that I came to, is that he's possibly a people trafficker. Whether he's
Okay,
Muslim or not
but-
is irrelevant.
All right, that's fair
And that
enough.
he was a
But-
nutcase. And
all right.
funny enough, Saudi Arabia wanted him back for being a people trafficker.
Okay. Well, I thought you
can't
wanted
make it up, can you, Jukes?
All right. Yeah, but she
But he was
said
a
when it
far
comes
right
to
supporter, and
Palestine,
Tommy
that
Robinson
she
followed him
didn't
though.
talk about other countries, but she's
The guy
willing
was
to talk
followed by
about
Tommy
Germany.
Robinson though.
Was he followed?
but
Was
what does
he
that mean,
followed by
Billy?
Tommy, or was he?
Yeah, well, he
following
not
Tommy?
Tom, not. Remember, they like obviously Tommy's
Tommy
only
Robinson
following
followed
people
him.
that's sympathetic to the cause, right? So
No,
Yeah, far right, extremism.
so Tommy Robinson follows a lot of people that he wants to keep his eyes on to put stories out on.
So like
or
Martin
maybe
Selling, his
interview
good friend,
because he's
Martin
against
Selling,
their
neo-Nazi,
views.
Martin
I don't
Selling, neo-Nazi,
yeah, but he
understand what
was
you mean by
obviously
that.
vocal, very
Oh,
vocal
what's
on
that
And to
like?
be
things
honest,
that
I
he
don't
was
even know
sympathetic to,
if
right?
it's
Boundaries,
proven
Ghost.
that he actually did follow him. It's only Ghost that said that.
Yeah, but can he? I don't know. I don't know
No,
if we can
I
do that
provided
next time, right?
evidence
But
of
listen,
him
yeah,
actually
what it
following
was
the
here
guy.
was that he's listen, he says, and he was known, or he labeled himself as the biggest anti-Islam critic or Islam critic or whatever. Do you know what I'm
Like
saying?
Tommy
So
Robinson. Yeah, so
obviously
he
he
was
would have been
crazy.
someone that
Yeah, he
would have
did,
been on
but
his
he
radar,
also
right?
says stuff that was
All right,
against
all right.
the people
Belly,
that he
let
was
me respond. Jupiter, it's not only you on the panel, yeah. So don't make it about yourself, yeah. Let other
Yeah,
people
you
respond.
need to take that and
Yeah,
vote
let
yourself,
other people
Ghost, as
respond.
well.
Yeah, let other people respond. So
You only want to
Belly,
come on
I'm
here because
telling
you're
you.
scared of my voice, Ghost.
And
You
All right,
listen,
stand.
Tracy,
Belly,
everyone can hear you, man. You do the same thing every time you jump on. You
I
say,
know.
la, la,
She's
la, but
drunk.
everyone can hear
She's
you. So
drunk.
it's like, if you
She's
got
drunk.
something to say, wait for a gap, make your point, and
Okay.
then,
So
you know what I
Belly,
mean?
let me respond. Yeah. So like these are saying that he's doing Takia for like 20 years, which is mad.
Yeah.
So that means Banksy is doing Takia. That means that Mayor Tusi is doing
Maya
Takia.
Tusi's
So they're all
Takia. I
Iranian.
reckon Banks. All right, listen, Banksy's
Yeah, they're
definitely
all
doing
doing
Takia.
Takia. They're all
Banks is a
doing
mufti.
Takia, yeah.
So have you
Oh
ever
my
seen
God,
Banksy
what a
run down people with a car? Or Mayor
Yeah,
Tusi?
Banks is a mufti. Banks is like
More
a
than
top
Takia,
mufti
innit?
in Iran.
Because 20
What
years
is
the
a
guy was insulting
mufti?
the Prophet and Islam and everything. And then all of a
That's
sudden did
ridiculous.
this. You only did this, in my eyes, to wake up the German people and say, look, wake up. If you guys are not going to
He's
do
an
it,
Ayatollah as well. Ayatollah
yeah,
Mufti Banksy.
Yeah, so that means Banksy, by their own logic, anybody that criticizes Islam that's an ex-Muslim is not really an ex-Muslim. He's actually doing taqiyya. And Banksy coming from a Shia country.
No, we don't look at
For
things
20
like that.
years.
So
Tequila
only
for 20
prejudiced
years,
people
yeah.
think that one
It doesn't
person
work like that.
represents all.
But I thought you
Yeah,
don't
and
talk
that
about
tells
other
us your
countries. I
mindset.
thought
We
you
look
don't
at
talk about other
individuals.
countries.
I asked the same question,
She
Danny,
said
but
she
I
did
didn't
not
get an
interested in
answer.
other countries. But if you talk about Palestine, she doesn't want to talk about other countries. If you talk about Germany, she's all of a sudden, yeah, I'll talk about other countries. I'll talk about other countries. This is what I mean, man. These
Yes,
people
Sam,
are
you're crying
hypocrites.
again. I don't know why
They're
you're crying.
racist, liars.
Your
Husband
thoughts
pays
are
for children to
irrelevant,
be abused.
Ghost.
Husband
Sam
prays
just
for
cries
children to
every
be
5
abused.
minutes.
Husband prays for children to be abused.
Yeah, Happy New
Here we
Year.
go. Sam's crying again.
Remember
Happy New
that.
Year.
Your
Happy New Year,
husband pays
Trace.
for children to be abused.
This is
Alright, big up
crazy.
yourself, man. Happy
This
New
is
Year.
madness. I wish you all a wonderful and happy new year. I'm going.
Happy New
Night,
Year.
night. Bye bye.
Hey, do you know what? Yeah, you see Tracy's reception. Yeah, it reminds me of a video. That hold on, I hope I recorded it still.
I actually want to go, Ghost, but can I
Bye.
pick up
See you
on
later.
something
See you
with
later. We don't
you?
care, Babs. Nobody cares.
Yeah, I
You're
want
a
to talk to
pervert. You're a
I want
pervert.
to talk
You're a
to Benny
pervert.
2
You're a
seconds,
pervert.
not you,
You're a
Ghost.
Let
pervert.
Babs have
You're
her
a
say, you
pervert.
fucking
You're a
scab.
pervert.
Okay, bye,
Go,
bye,
go.
bye, 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 bye.
Hey,
You're a pervert. You're a pervert.
hey,
You're a pervert.
ghost. Let her speak, man. Let her speak, go on.
Right,
He's a pervert.
Benny. So you called me a racist
You are?
because I
Barbara.
Fuck's sake, I'm going.
I said the P word once.
Oh, that's all right then.
Exactly.
That's all right then.
Shut up, Ghost.
That's all right then. You're calling once a packy, yeah? Once a packy. That's all right. Just go.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Can you tell him,
Babs,
please?
do you know why? Yeah, hey, Ghost, Lauer, let her get to the end here. But Babs, you know why though? Yeah, because you said the same thing about Khan. What it was is that you said that Khan called scientific method a P word. Is he racist? Yeah, and I said, yeah, he's racist for that. But you're gonna have to class yourself as a racist for doing the same thing as well, right?
Diana but said a lot less than you lot. They classed her.
See, this is why you start being hypocrites, man. You're being a hypocrite, Babs. Ghost, allow it. Ghost, stop for a sec. Listen.
Yeah, but Benny, you don't
Ghost,
understand.
hold on, bro. Listen.
Racist, do it.
What? This is why I keep trying to say you're being a hypocrite, right? Because, like I was saying, you wanted to call Khan a racist for calling scientific method a P word. Yeah, I agree with you and said yes, that's racist. Wait, hold on.
Because the P word, yeah? He's the racist.
He called scientific method a P word.
Bob was saying it, the P word. Bob loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you said Khan. You said Khan was. You said Khan. You said you didn't call Khan a racist for using the P word. I can play the video now, Babs. Yeah, that's what you said. You said you didn't call Khan a racist for using the P word, and I said, okay, yes, he's racist for using the P word, and then now you're gonna have to class yourself as racist because you used the P word as an insult also.
Exactly.
No, because it's the other way round, Benny.
You're racist.
You were calling me
You're
a
racist.
racist. So I
You are racist.
You
are racist.
Why do you not call
why do you use the P word?
Not that I
Why do you use the P word?
I said he is racist. I said he is racist.
You're entitled to feel like that, but then why don't you feel like that with Khan when he does the same thing? That's what she's saying.
Well, you said Diana Abbott was a racist.
I already said that Khan was racist.
I don't know what you're talking about. They call Diana Abbott a racist for just saying that black mothers care, but they call it the P word, the N word, and they're not racist. They're not racist.
And don't
they're not racist.
I'm not being funny, Benny, but you cried.
Yeah, but everything that she said, using racial insults.
You said what?
Trumped anything that Diane Abbott said, even the stuff that. So if you worked for the Labour Party and you called someone a P word, do you not think that you would have got suspended, or you would have lost the whip?
Probably depends how much you're donating and whether.
It
would depend how much you're donating.
If you work for the Conservatives.
Wow.
Nah, if you work for the Conservatives. If he's worked for the Conservatives, he would have got away with it, but not with Labour still.
Yeah, but
so Labour's good, are they, Benny? You're a Labour supporter now,
better
are
than
you?
Conservatives.
You spoiled the Green Party, man.
Nah,
What you on
Labour's better
about?
than
What are
Conservatives.
you lying for? You can't stop lying. What an idiot. Why
You
don't you go
actually,
support Tommy
don't shut up.
Robinson?
You're so irrelevant.
Why he's picking up soap in prison?
You
Big
are.
up Jamal. Big
Well,
up
that's where your
Jamal.
business
Send him to
goes.
prison.
You are
Big
the
up
product
Jamal.
of
Send him
first
to
cousin
prison.
marriage.
One Syrian. Oh, that's
Ghost
racist,
is
man.
on
That's
there's
No,
racist.
it's not.
That's
No,
That's
it's
racist.
legal in
not.
the UK
There
as
is
well.
not
Racist
one thing
stereotype.
racist
That's a
about
racial
that.
stereotype.
There's Jewish people that's married to their cousins and English
I
people
know.
as well.
You're talking about the king is the product of cousin marriage. The
Cousin
queen that
marriage,
you
yeah.
adored for years married the
The
cousin.
Queen's
What are
married
you
to
on
her
But it
about?
cousin.
wasn't her first cousin, was it?
Queen
It was.
England's married to her cousin.
No, it was her third cousin. I've done
All
a
right,
big,
that's all right
I've
then.
done a
Babs,
big
are you
study
married to
on
your third
this.
cousin? Are you married
Nah,
to
it
your
weren't her
third
first
cousin?
cousin. It weren't
No,
her
I'm
first
not.
cousin.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
what we're
married
doing
to
here, we're
any
not going to
cousin.
uphold cousin marriage just because the
No,
king
I'm not saying we're
product
upholding
of
it.
it.
That's the whole point. The whole
I
point
mean,
is
that's
that,
probably why it's
like I
got
said,
big ears and stuff,
hey,
Ghost. That's probably why it's
hey,
not quite right in the head. Just like the
hey,
rest of you.
Jupiter.
Just
What
like
the
you.
point of that
Just
was
like
that
you.
the point of that was I done a show on this the other day, right? Where I was saying that sometimes when we're trying to throw stones, you might end up hitting more people because when you used to go down River Thames and throw them skinny rocks and used to skim along the water, bounce, 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 bounce. Sometimes you try to throw the stone at one person and it bounces along and hits others as well. That was the point. Like, so okay, they was trying to attack the Muslims or the Pakistani community with the cousin marriage thing, but there's other communities in the UK that deal with the cousin marriage also.
Wow.
They end up
And the biggest is the white
hit
community.
as well.
The biggest is the white community. If you can Google it, the most ones are in this country are the white people. So I don't know
Oh
why
my
she.
God!
it's
Are you
not
actually?
actually.
Are you
I don't know
kidding,
about that still.
Ghost?
Google it. Why don't you
It's
Google it while we're online?
disproportionately within the Pakistani community.
Yes,
All
and
right.
it's
Yeah. All right.
disproportionately
But
the
your thing
children
is a
that are
product of the
actually
cousin marriage.
born are
You're clearly being
disabled.
racial
Again
stereotype, Bob.
the
That's the racial
Pakistani
stereotype, Babs.
brothers.
Well done, Babs. Another racial accolade on your badge. You guys
Hey,
just love being
Ghost,
No,
or
it's
racist.
not,
Aduki, are you on
Stop
computer?
fucking telling her she's being a racist for speaking facts.
She is being
Hey,
racist.
Aduki, you on
It's a
computer?
stereotype.
Can you
It's
share?
a racial stereotype.
Can you
It's
share
a
this?
racial stereotype.
Can you share the stats for that?
For what?
The racial stereotype, Babs.
For the
Well done.
cousin
Well
generous
done.
marriages in the
Well
UK.
done.
Me.
You got a link for that?
I
Brittany?
find you very, very, very
I
funny.
did have
You give me a link,
somewhere,
I
but I'm
can
not
get it.
about to go look for it now, but I can bring it back on another day, definitely. We can have the
Yeah,
conversation.
you love G Block is racist, but yeah, Gummy loves coming on it. It's a racist channel, very racist. G Block is racist.
I haven't been on here for a long time, Ghost. I don't know why you're trying to stop me coming on Vellies. Don't you want him to have
I'm
viewing
not.
figures? Is it because you're jealous?
I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying
Then
that
why are you trying to tell me where I can and
You're a
can't go? Who are
hypocrite. I'm
you?
just proving that you're a hypocrite.
Who are you to tell me where I can and can't go? Because
I
I
am the
won't come on your
people's
channel. I
I
don't
am
like
the
your
people.
channel. I
You
don't
come on
like
my
that. You're a
channel.
stan.
You beg on my channel in the chat.
You're a fucking stan, mate.
You beg on my channel
I
in
don't
your
like
chat.
stands. You and
In
I,
the
Dookie, are stands. Yeah?
Yeah. You're the one who's going to say racism is banter.
Yeah, she wants to cover her racism just because her husband prays for children to be abused. That's not our fault. That's the man you married. That's the man. No, Wendy's welcome to come on my channel anytime for a
Who says
debate.
I'm worried about the man that I married?
You married a man that prays for children to be abused. It's not our
Whatever my man has
It's not
done, I'm
our
not
fault.
what's that got to do with
It's
you?
not our fault.
Oh, Ghost is running from Wendy. Ghost
Wendy
is
can
running
come on
from
the channel
Wendy.
anytime. Wendy can come on the channel anytime.
Yeah, of course
Tell her
she
to
can.
come
No
on.
one's saying that she can't.
So Babs is saying she's running. Why is Wendy running to coming on my channel?
I'm not saying Wendy's running. I'm saying you're running. You're
Yeah,
running
but you
away
said
from
Wendy
Wendy.
wanted a
You're
debate.
a
You said Wendy
scaredy cat.
wanted a debate. So why is she not coming on my
Yeah, so
channel?
why does she have to have the debate on your channel?
Because she wants the debate.
Because it should be on a neutral channel.
Because
so
you're
can we
all
have it on
about
Wendy?
views and figures. That's all you're about, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
So Wendy wants me or debate, but she wants me to go on her channel to debate. That's
So
a bit.
why do
weird.
you have to have Wendy on your channel?
Because she wants the debate. If she wants it, she needs to come to me. Why do I
He
need to go
wants
to
a
her?
debate with you so that you get shown to be
Yes,
the
so tell her
secret
to come
little
on my channel.
household that you
I'm
have,
ready.
and
I'm
it's going to
ready.
be on an
Tell her to come.
insult
Tell her
channel,
to come, Babs.
not
Bring her
hers
40.
and not
Bring her
yours.
ginger hair. Bring her all the accusations that she made against Gumi's family, that her son beat up his wife and children while smoking spice. I'll bring it up all up. I'll bring
Yeah,
all
but
the
that ain't
evidence
true
up
though.
that I have
Oh
got.
my God, what are you on about?
I'll
Yeah,
bring
it
up
ain't true
all
though.
the evidence of
You can
Hector
go and research
saying,
all my kids and you'll find out all what they're doing and they're all successful.
yeah, being with little children is not successful.
It's not true though.
Well, Wendy said it. You need to discuss that with
So
Wendy.
which son is it, Ghost?
All right. So Luke and Wendy are both made statements.
I
And
know
Luke
what
still
they
sits by
said,
it.
but people lie on these channels or
You're
they get
All right.
duped.
So they're lying. Are
Or
you
they
saying
believe
Luke's lying?
stories,
Are you
or they
saying
get
Luke's lying?
trolled. It
Are you
doesn't
saying
mean it's
Luke's
true,
lying?
you fucking idiot. So I'm
All right.
asking
You
you,
saying,
Ghost, you're saying it's true. Which son is it? I've got 6,
I
so
don't
can you
know the
tell me the
names.
name
You
of the
need to
son
ask
that it
Luke.
refers to?
Luke. You need to ask Luke the question.
No,
I'm
I
going
don't.
by
I'm
Luke.
asking
No, because
you.
it's not Luke that's saying it.
Luke is saying it still to this day. He
Luke
admits
is
No,
that.
he's
repeating what he
not.
thought he heard. That doesn't mean that
Or
it's the
what he
truth.
thought he heard. So why did he think he heard that?
Because I led him to believe that he heard that.
Oh, so you told him that.
I told him,
But you said
yes.
you never did. You said you
So
never
you're
did. I've got a recording of you saying you never told him that.
so you're a liar then.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
lied.
lie
my
sometimes.
Lied
dear,
about
I don't
stay
you
mean
out
to
of
do
lied
it.
it.
about your mother.
Aduki,
You lied about her
Aduki,
kids.
this might be
No.
shocking news for
You
your
lie
own
about your kids.
She's a liar.
I've never
She's a
claimed that I've
liar.
never lied in my
She's
life.
a liar.
She lies
She's a
about her
liar.
kids.
No, but she lied that her
Yeah,
own son
see?
beat up his
Look
wife
what
and
Luke
children.
just said to
She
you, Ghost.
lied that her own son beat up his wife and
Ghost.
children.
No,
Which
Ghost,
mother
look what
done
Luke
that?
has just
that
said
was
to
not
you.
no, that was you that
Oh, she
exaggerated
lied,
that.
Aduki. Aduki, she lied that her son beat up
No,
his own wife
that was
and
never
children.
said. If you get
Her
Luke up here, he'll
husband
tell you he
paid
never
for
heard that being
children to
said.
be abused.
If you get
What
Dave
is
up
going
here, he
on
will
here?
swear on the
What
Bible
is
that
going
was
on
never
here?
said.
This is madness. This is
Ghost,
absolute madness what I'm hearing.
go and
I'm
read
hearing
what
Gummy
Luke has
saying
just
that
said
she
in the
told
channel,
Luke
in the chat.
that prayed. She told Luke
Luke has
that
just
her
told
son
you to stop
beat up.
using it
No, but she
for your
also said
No, I
that she
argument.
never
never.
told
No,
Luke
that's
this.
not what I told Luke.
You
You
fucking
also said you
idiot.
never told Luke this.
That's not what I told
Why are
Luke.
you lying? Why are you lying?
I'm not lying. That's not what I
You
told
are
Luke.
lying. You've lied over and over and over and over
That's
again.
not what I told Luke.
What
At
did
no
you tell Luke?
point was my son and his partner or children involved in the conversation. The lie.
So what did you tell Luke? What did you tell Luke?
None of your
Luke said,
business.
come
If
on.
you weren't there,
Oh my God, she is a bloody liar. She said to Luke, she just said it that she said what I said. And then she said, I never told Luke about my son. But you said you told Luke, that's what you
I
told
never
Luke
said
was
that.
meant to be.
Now you've changed
please
the
stop
perimeters
this?
again. I said my son's partner or his children were not involved.
Belly, don't you
So
think you
your
should
son was
stop
involved.
this, to be honest? It's New Year's Eve, mate.
So why you
Hey,
here,
you know
man?
what? Yeah,
You hit
I
the
can't even
channel.
really hear what you start saying in it because the fireworks are popping off in the background still. So
Yeah,
but
so
I got
then you
fire
carry
that's
on,
why we're
man.
really.
That's
Why
probably a
you
good
here,
I
thing.
can't
man?
really
But don't
Why
you
you
think
here,
you
moderate
man?
you
should
lot still,
stop
but
You're
this?
there, beg. You're
I
there,
mean,
beg.
Luke has already
No, he
told
doesn't
him
have
to
to
stop
stop it,
using
Babs. I want to
it.
make him look a right idiot. So could you tell me, Ghost, which son it is?
Yeah, last week which son you was on about.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
So
but you,
ask Luke. It's in the
Luke won't
side
tell
chat.
you fuck
You
I
want
all.
to
don't
drag him into
understand
an
the rules.
argument? I don't have a problem with Luke. I'm not going to argue with Luke or nothing because I don't have a
No, I
problem
don't
with
care
Luke.
whether you have a problem or
Because Luke
not.
got
But what
pulled
you
into a
said, you
situation
said.
that he should never have been pulled into. So I'm not bothered about Luke, right? So I ain't
I
got a
don't care
problem
whether
with
you're
Luke.
bothered about
Well, I
Luke or
will
not.
tell you
You
it's
said
Ghost,
that
right?
that Luke
Well, I will
exposes
tell you
himself
it's
to
Ghost.
children.
That
What
you're the
you
one
have
that's
said
lying.
online,
You're the one
what
that's
you have said,
exaggerating.
what
You're
you
the
have
one
said
that's trying to
online,
pin Luke
you
in this.
have have said
conversation.
All
online.
right, Benny, I'm
You
going.
have
Happy
said
New Year,
online.
Benny. Happy New Year.
You don't want to get
Benny.
involved in this argument. So
I'll,
let's stick with you,
Happy New Year,
who
Happy New Year.
claims that all
yeah,
this stuff
I'm
that
going.
was
You
said
have
See
said
you
was
later,
true,
online
Jake.
even
that
though you've
Lucas
been
Happy New
causes
told
Year.
by
will come to
Brendan
little
the truth.
children.
You now claim that she's lying. So I'm asking you, Ghost,
You have said
which
Luke
son
exposes
was
himself.
it?
All right.
Come
You
on.
have said Luke. What Gumi said that Luke exposed himself to children. Did you say that? Yes or no?
Yeah, I did when I was being horrible.
All right. So she. Oh my
I
God.
said that when I was being horrible, but it's not true, though,
Oh
is it?
shit.
So you lied again.
Oh shit. So do you believe that he exposes himself to little children?
No, I don't know.
So you lied again.
I was being horrible.
Oh
Like a lot
my
of other
God.
people on here
Oh my God.
who
So
lie
another
about
point.
me. Yeah.
Another point.
Like a lot of other
Another
people on here
point.
who lie about me. Yeah.
Another point to me. So you also said he came on your channel and masturbated. I've got the video.
Well, that I've got that. I'm sorry, Luke. We have to debate that one because it did sound suspicious.
All right. So she's saying that Luke come on her channel and masturbate. So
And Luke knows I'm joking. Luke can take a joke, unlike you, Ghost.
so was it a joke or did he do it?
Listen, if you listen to it,
Oh my
it does sound
God.
that way.
Oh
But
my
obviously,
God.
do I believe that that's what it was? No, I don't
You
believe
also
that.
said
And I don't
Lady
believe
D.
anybody that was listening to it believes that.
All right. So
I
you
believe
lied
only
again.
people like
Another
you
lie.
who
Another lie. Another lie proven. Another lie proven. Another lie
when people
proven.
trolling each other, even
Another
when
lie proven.
each other off
Another
because they're
lie proven.
angry,
Thank you very
can't tell
much.
the difference between
Another lie
trolling,
proven.
anger,
All right.
sarcasm, joking, and fucking banter. Only
Another
you
lie.
guys. And that is
There's
the
no
problem that
banter.
you and I
You
Dookies
was
got.
100%. I've
You
got the
weirdos.
recording. I've got the
So,
recording. You
Dookie.
also said
Dookie,
that
why you're up
Lady D.
here? Because I've never been racist to
You
Belly, and Belly's
also
never been
said
racist to me.
Lady
But you
D
have,
and
though,
Hanifa.
Dookie,
You
haven't
have.
you?
Yes,
Do you remember
You've
calling Belly a
also
monkey?
Do you remember Gummy? Do you remember laughing about you saying
black
that Hector
sausage,
was in a cage?
burnt sausage,
You were laughing about
burnt
Hector being in a
sausage,
cage.
burnt
You were a
sausage,
fucking bitch.
burnt sausage.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
he
laughing
called me
about
a
Hector being in a
bacon. Do you
cage.
know what
Who
bacon
said
means in
that?
slang?
Who said that? So then you also said that.
Are you, Belly, was you offended by being called a burnt sausage, mate?
You want to apologize?
Veli, I'm talking to Veli, not
Hey,
you.
what do you
Veli,
say?
was you offended at being
Hey,
called a
sorry,
burnt
man. I'm in the
sausage
rave
when you
right
called me a
now.
bacon first?
No, Belly,
Yeah,
you
but
carry on, man. This one's lost. What she did say.
Come on,
What did
Veli,
she
I
say?
want you
The
to be
black
straight and
faces,
upfront. Let's be
the
honest
black
about it. You
faces
didn't
on
give a
that
fuck about
channel,
that.
the black faces on them channel, black
carry on, man.
faces.
I'm too busy.
She also said that Nanifa, Lady D, are mixing some sort of period blood, and you were proven wrong and a liar on that one
What
as
are you
well.
on about now?
You remember the black faces comment you made, the racism that you were.
Does Lady Divine have a black face?
So are you going to call every person? Why would you say black faces? We know who's on the channel. It's just a channel.
Have you got a
Why
black
would you racially content everything?
Have I got a white face? Why are you bothered?
But nobody calls you white, do they?
Excuse me?
Nobody refers to you as white,
Yeah,
do
there's
they?
quite a few people on here that have called me white bitch, white slag, fat fucking
I've
white
never
bitch,
heard that.
fucking
I've
whatever.
never heard that. You need to bring the evidence because you're a liar. We can't believe a word you say.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Never
Yeah,
happened.
because you're a liar.
If you
You're a
say
liar.
so, but are you going to tell me why your friend calls Veli a monkey?
No. I'm not going to answer for other
Are
people.
you going
I
to
can
tell
only
me
answer
why
for myself.
Halima was
I
abusive
can
to
only
Nyanifa?
answer
Are
for
you allowed her
myself.
to do it on your channel?
I'm only here to talk on myself, other people. That's
Oh,
like
you don't want to
saying,
talk on other people now. Now you're being pulled up for the people around you. You don't want to do that.
oh, I'm being
How
pulled
come
up.
you have
What about
racist
Tommy
Khan sitting
Robinson?
on your channel
What
every
about
day?
the man that you
How come you have
support?
Dookie that thinks that Veli's a monkey?
Why was Tommy
How
Robinson
come you
using
have
the P word?
Dookie where you
Why
and
was
Dookie
Tommy
sit and make
Robinson
racial
using
jokes
the
about
P
Hector
word
all the
in
time?
public?
With your silly
Why
little
was
videos by
Tommy
Banana
Robinson
Splits,
using the
who's
P
meant to be
word
an
in
anti-racist.
public?
Yeah?
Why was Tommy Robinson,
Yeah.
who says
Are
black
all
and white
mixed race
unite, using
people
the
just
Tommy?
trying to have a mixed race?
Why
Are all
was Tommy
interracial couples just
Robinson?
trying to have mixed race babies? Yeah? Is
All
that what
right.
it is?
Why was Tommy Robinson using the P word in public?
Are
Why
you
was
brown
Tommy
face
Robinson?
Stan? Are you a brown face
What?
Stan, are you, Ghost?
Why was Tommy Robinson using the
Does that
P
bother
word
you
in
being
public?
called brown when you're probably brown?
No, but you call me a Packz poster.
No, I didn't. That was you
You
putting the
did.
fucking cap
You
on your own head.
admitted on your channel that you did it.
That
You've
was
admitted
not
it.
talking
You
about
admitted
you.
it. That you didn't know what to do, so you used the racial insult towards
What
me.
the fuck are you talking
You
about?
admitted it. You admitted it.
No, get
You
Esau.
admitted it on your channel.
He told you it was
You
about
admitted it on your channel. Come on, man. You admitted it on your channel that you
No,
did
I
it.
did not. It wasn't about
You
you.
did.
Ask
You
any
said
of
you
my
admitted it
audience
on your
who
channel.
it was about.
You're such a liar. You're a liar. You admitted on your channel. One minute you said Hector didn't pray for child abuse. Then you said yes, he did pray for child abuse. Which one is it? He clearly prays for children to be abused.
No, he doesn't
And
pray.
then you said you
He's
wasn't
never
there, but
prayed
we
for
could hear
child
you
abuse.
in the recording. You said you
Never
wasn't
ever
there.
prayed for child abuse.
You said
What he said
you wasn't
was,
there. All
what he
right,
said
didn't you
was,
say you wasn't there?
anybody that thinks it's funny,
No, that's a lie.
yeah,
That's a lie.
what
That's a
happened
lie.
to his
That's
niece,
a lie.
and
That's
he
a
praised
lie.
that it happens to their
Liar.
family, and then he
Liar.
named people that he
Liar.
considered
Liar.
thought it was funny.
Liar. Liar. That's a lie. You said you wasn't there, but we could hear in your recording you was right there.
No one is scared of Luke. Me and Luke have rowed before. I'm not scared of Luke.
What
Clark
liar?
Kent.
You're
Stop
a
trying to
liar.
wind me up against
You're
Luke.
a
I have no
liar.
problem with Luke.
You're a liar, man. You said you wasn't there when Hector was praying for children to be abused, but you were there.
Yeah, I'll
You
come
was right
tell him.
there.
Because this man wants it
You
all
was right
about him.
there. You was right there.
In a minute, I'm going to go
You
on
was
mute
right.
until this fucking stand goes.
You
Because that's
was
what he
right
is, a
there.
fucking
You was
stand.
right there. All right. All right. You was right there when children were being abused. Your children were being abused. You were right there. Right there when little children were being abused. When Hector was praying for generation of children. Generation of children to be abused. Generation of children to be abused.
Yeah, so what are you going to
You're
do about
right
it,
there.
guys?
You're right
Hector wants
there.
to know what you're going to do about it. Because you keep
I'm
trying
gonna
to pull me
carry
up.
on exposing him. I'm gonna carry
So
on
Hector's
playing
here
it. We're
now,
gonna put it on
and he said,
repeat.
Ghost, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, we're gonna carry on exposing it. You prayed for little children to be abused. I dare you to do it again. I dare you to do it again, you little bitch. I dare you to do it again.
What are you gonna
I
do?
dare you to do it again. I dare you to do it again.
It said, what are you going to do about it, Ghost?
I dare him to pray.
Why
Do it again.
these
I
kids
dare him to
abused,
do it
Ghost?
again.
Why
I
are
dare
you
him to do
using
it
other
again.
people's arguments? Because you've got none for yourself. Because you're so irrelevant that
Oh
people don't
shit.
even talk to you, do they? That's why you
All
come
right,
on
yeah,
here.
but you're here. When you said you're gonna go an hour ago, you're still here. Still here talking. You're still here talking.
Billy, do you need this man to argue for you?
Oh, well, you didn't need this
Imagine
man
you
to
look
argue.
pretty weak
Why?
at the moment.
Why did
Ghost
your
has
husband
got
pray
iron
for little
in
children to
belly.
be abused?
Hey, you
Why
lot.
did your husband?
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm just in a rave right
No,
now.
then you carry on, man. Her
I'm just
husband
literally
prays for
just
little children
arguing
to
it.
be abused.
I'm
She's a
sipping some
beg.
rum and that.
She's a beg. She's a beg and a liar.
Hey.
We've admitted. We've got it on evidence that she lied. We've got it. We've proven it that she lied. She's admitted that she lied. She's admitted that she lied. Hector prays for little children
He's
to
a
be
vicar.
abused.
Ghost
He
wants
gives
to
it
draw
the
you
big
out
one.
into
He
insulting.
gives it the big
Listen,
one.
let me
He
explain
gives
to you,
it the
right?
big one. But he prays for little
Ghost
children
wants
to
to
be
draw you
abused.
out into insulting Veli so that you argue with Veli again. Because
You
Ghost is
pray
irrelevant.
for little children to be abused. You pray for little children to be abused. You pray for little children to be abused, and you can't. You're not man enough to do it in pay. So you do it online. You pay for little.
Question. I don't want to listen to his voice. I don't want to hear his whiny voice. That's why I'm not putting on the earpiece. I don't want to hear your voice. Just say to the audience, what are
You
you
pray
going to
for little children to be abused.
End of.
You pray for little children to be abused. You pray for little children to be abused. You pray
Hector
for
likes it
little
when she
children to
says
be
the N
abused.
word.
Right, so Ghost, he can't hear you. I said, don't matter what you say.
Yeah, but he prays for little children to be abused. Everybody else can hear it. I don't care if he's not hearing it. Nobody is talking to him. He comes online himself by his own choice.
Right, anyway, I'm going
But
on mute
when
until
he
Ghost
prays for little
decides to
children
fuck
to
off.
be abused. All right. So when Hector ran out a generation of children to be abused, remember, people, this guy is now saying, I never said anything. I never said anything. He prayed for a generation of children to be abused. He actually said Wendy Wu, Luke Horan, Belly, the bus driver, blah, blah, blah. I pray that all your children get abused. Remember, people might have a short memory, but I don't
Buddy,
forget.
if you
I
actually
don't
get the
forget
actual
stuff.
recording of what Hector said, he
Well,
thinks
he
what he
prayed the
actually
recording
said
at the
was
start
in
of the
a
stream.
total
At the
different
start of the
way,
stream,
and
he
people
prayed.
will then be
He,
able to realise that this ghost is nothing but a
no, no,
shit-stirring fucking
no, he
liar.
actually prayed
Because
for
I've
children to be.
asked him
You
before
called a
to play
9-year-old a
it,
slag.
and he
You
won't
called a
play it
9-year-old a
because
slag.
he knows
You
that
called
when
a
I make
9-year-old a
my
slag.
point, he'll
He
be
prayed
proven
for
to be
little
the
children
liar
to
that
be
he
abused.
is. Now
He
I'm
prayed for
going
little
because you're
children to be
boring,
abused.
ghost.
All right, bye.
Happy New
See you
Year,
later.
Dukes. I
See
don't
you.
know how you put
Happy
up
New
with
Year, you
this.
filthy animal.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
don't
don't.
go anywhere, Babs.
Stop
Yeah,
praying for little children to be abused.
yeah.
Stop praying for child
So,
abuse.
For you,
Stop
I
praying
couldn't
for
care
child
less.
abuse.
So
Stop
I
praying for
don't
child
care now.
abuse.
Dukes,
Stop
get
praying for
Belly to
child
work
abuse.
for
Stop
actually
I
praying for
don't
saying.
child
care.
abuse.
So
Stop
judge
praying
me
for
on
child
that. I
abuse.
don't care.
Stop praying
Come off
for
your
child abuse.
panel. Do
Stop
a
praying
singing
for
or
child
I
abuse.
Honestly, I'm
don't
going to
care.
Stop
stay on the
praying
Go
for
and
panel.
child
cry
abuse.
about it.
I'll be
Stop
I
honest.
praying
don't
for
care.
child abuse.
So can we
Stop
move on
praying for
now?
child abuse.
Yeah? Can we move
So
on now?
Hector prays for little children to be abused.
In your
We all
opinion.
know that. No, not in my opinion. It's the
No,
fact.
he
He's
doesn't.
done it. He does. He prays for little children to be abused.
No,
And
he
Gumi said that he should
doesn't.
have.
In your
He
Play
does.
opinion.
it.
He
Play.
prays for little
Go.
children to be abused.
No, he
He
doesn't.
prays for little
In your
tiny
No,
opinion.
generation
he
of
doesn't.
children to be abused.
Just like,
Hector,
okay, I've been really
Hector
reverbing
prays
myself,
Well, Babs,
yeah?
it
for
doesn't
Just like
matter.
children to
That's
be
you,
what he
abused.
thinks
yeah?
happened. Let him believe
You
that.
agree with
Okay.
child
Okay,
being
ghost,
raped in this
retard.
Well,
country.
Hector
Okay,
prays for
Stan.
little children
Okay,
to
that's
be
what you
abused.
believe, Stan. You're allowed to
All
believe
right.
that, Stan. We don't care. Now what?
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you,
you fucking,
Hector
you
prays for little
fucking
children to be
horrible
abused,
cunt.
and he said it. He said it on the
Right, so
live.
I was having
He
a
said,
No, he
Luke
decent,
didn't.
Haram.
articulated conversation with Veli about racialised language and racism. And now we've got you going on
Yeah,
about
but
how
you,
you feel
well, you
in
shouldn't
your
have said.
emotions about something else that's got absolutely fuck all to do with you. Yeah? And we've told you we don't
No, but
care
it
if
has
that's
got
the way
something to
you
do with
read
you.
it.
It
You're
has got
allowed to
something to
read
do
it
with
that way.
you.
We don't
It has
care
got
because you're
something to
so
do with you.
irrelevant, because you've got low
All right.
IQ and because you sleep with your cousin. Now, can you shut
Oh,
up?
that's another racial stereotype. Another racial
Where can
No,
stereotype.
you
it's a fact,
Another
Will.
racial stereotype. Another racial.
Fucking
But
brilliant.
Hector prays for little children to be abused. That's a fact. That might
No, he
hurt your
doesn't.
feelings. That might
No, he
upset
doesn't.
you. But that happened online. That has happened. We've got the recordings. We've got
Why
Gumi
don't you
saying that she
play it
wasn't
then?
there. And she was there. We've got it all. We've got the evidence. We've got the evidence. We've got the
Okay,
evidence.
you've got evidence,
We've
so you
got the
say, go
evidence.
play it.
We've got the evidence.
I don't care.
So
We
you
got
can't
the
lie. You
evidence.
I
said you
don't
wasn't there.
fucking
We
care.
got the
So you said you wasn't there.
evidence.
I don't
We've got
care.
the evidence. We've got the evidence.
This
We've
man is so
got evidence
boring.
of that man praying
That
for
man.
generation of children to be abused. We've got the evidence. And we've also got the evidence of Gumi saying she wasn't there. But in the recording, you can hear her. So she was there. So that's another
No, shut
lie
up, Ghost.
that's been exposed. We've exposed it all. I think I should be knighted. I should be knighted for exposing this bullshit.
Oh, no, don't stop.
Babs, have you got your Zimmer frame? Get on your Zimmer frame and stop chatting shit, because we've got it all. We've got all the evidence.
Oh, we got it
I'm
all.
gonna
We got
play
it all.
all.
Oh.
I'm gonna play in chronological order. I'm gonna play in chronological order. We're gonna go over one by one. One by one, we're gonna debunk all the lies that's been told on here. Because you can't lie to other people. You
Okay,
can't
then go and
lie
do it
to
on
me.
your own channel. That's the only
No, I
content
will
you
do
got,
it. I
mate.
will do it on G Block.
The only
I will do it
content
on
you've
G
got
Block.
is me and
I will
Babs.
do
So
it
go
on
and
G
do
We'll
it.
turn
Block.
around and we'll play
I
all
will
your
do it on
lies
G
as well
Block.
then,
No, Babs, I
Ghost.
won't
will
even
do
do
it
his
on
live
G Block.
streams. The only content
I
he's
will
got
do
is
it
me
on G
and
Block.
you, and he
I
makes
will
us
do it on
relevant.
G
So
Block.
let him
No,
carry
When
on.
you're using the Packy
Fucking
word,
sad.
you're You're sad
fucking
on New Year's Eve. I thought you're gonna be
Babsy
celebrating New Year's
makes
Eve,
me
but
you
you're a
famous.
liar.
Let him carry on.
I will carry on.
I've
I
spoken
will
to a lot
carry
of
on.
Muslims and I've shown them ghosts and they say this man's a fucking retard.
Another lie, another lie, another lie. Or like
Did
Bobby
you hear
friend that
that?
fell
You
on her
said
knees.
that you were on your own Christmas Day a couple of years ago, and you were on G
She
Block all
was.
day
She was.
because
She
none of your
was.
family
That's
want to
a
talk
fact.
I
to
agree with
you.
you, Danny Jones. It is a Muslim version. Yeah.
Oh, he's just such. Honestly, he's such a fucking.
Oh shit. But I'm gonna take people into 2025 with my truth that I've investigated.
You
I've
don't
got the
know
proof
the
of.
meaning of the
I
word
will take.
truth, Ghost.
I will take G Block into
Oh my
2025,
No, you're
God,
not.
shining
You're
light.
getting mental,
We
Benny.
know
Get new
that Hector
people on
prayed
the
for
panel
generation of
soon.
children to be
Yeah,
abused.
better
Not
to get
only
you on.
people's kids, the other kids. If they don't have kids, their nephews, their nieces. If they don't have nieces, their godchildren.
Oh, no
This
one
is what
cares.
the evidence
It's
we've got
boring
online.
things, isn't it?
I will repeat it till the cows come home.
It's
So,
boring.
so why are you here, Babs? Why are you here?
Hoping that you're going to leave.
Yeah, so you
Hey guys,
love
listen, yeah,
giving
I've
the
got 10
people
minutes left
Babs.
here before I'm done still, man. So let me run the rest
Yeah,
of this
but
video
Benny,
real
this is
quick.
so unlike you, right? I wanted to have a conversation with you about racism.
Nobody
And
cares what you
go.
say. Your
He's a fucking idiot.
husband pays for children to be abused.
Right,
I mean, why we got
Benny,
grown
honestly,
talking about
Benny,
fucking
I don't
kids?
care
the
what
video,
you
man.
like each other, but my message won't
This man
do
can't
you.
stop
this
by
video,
going
guys.
to
Your
personal.
husband
He can't
pays
have
for
a,
children to
he
be
can't have a
abused.
discussion
Your
on a topic
husband pays
whether
for
you like
children to be
people or not.
abused. Your
The man's
husband
a
pays for
10 minutes,
retard.
I'm
children to
out
be
of here, man.
abused.
He is definitely the
Your
produce of a
husband
couple marriage. I don't
pays
care
for
what anyone
children to
says.
be abused.
Alright.
Your
You
husband
you
pays
up.
for children to be abused. Hector prayed for
U.S.
generations of
billionaire
children
Elon Musk
to
has
be abused.
riled politicians here in Germany by voicing his support for the far-right Alternative for
Big up,
Germany
Dad.
party
Oh,
ahead of
big up,
parliamentary
Dad.
elections in February. In an opinion piece published
Big
in
up,
the
Dad.
conservative Welt am
Like you're not
Sonntag newspaper, Musk called the AfD the last spark of hope for this country. Comments that governing politicians and opposition leaders alike are calling election interference. It's fueling a debate in Germany about free speech in the media. The opinion editor of Die Welt resigned after the opinion piece was published.
Shut up.
More on this, we can speak now with our chief international editor, Richard Walker. Richard, why is a billionaire Trump supporter in the U.S. publishing an endorsement for the election here in Germany?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good question, isn't it? And of course, there are sort of two sides of it. I mean, why is Elon Musk getting involved in German politics, but also why is he getting involved in politics at all? And of course, that really began in the United States. And I was in the US in the last couple of months of the election campaign there. I actually went to the Donald Trump rally where Musk, for the very first time, took to the stage with Donald Trump. And you remember the photographs of him kind of jumping for joy on the stage there, and you could really feel that he was psyched up by that he was really feeding off the crowd, and the crowd absolutely loved him. I mean, this was somebody who almost overshadowed Donald Trump at his own event. But yeah, people have been talking in the US, but also here about what is motivating that. Is there a business reason why he's doing that? And in the US, you can see business reasons why he would be wanting to get close with the Trump administration in terms of, some of Musk's business, very heavily dependent on government contracts, for instance, doing a lot of business with American space agencies, wanting to influence American regulation. But if you transpose that onto Europe, and it's not just in Germany, but also in the UK that you've seen Elon Musk getting politically involved now, the AfD are not going to form the next German government, that is for sure. And Nigel Farage, who Musk has been supporting in the UK, is also very far away from that potential goal. So it does raise the question of really whether this is ideological. And we see Musk supporting what he sees as a sort of version of Trumpism in Europe, whether it be in the United Kingdom with the Reform Party of Nigel Farage, or the Alternative for Germany here in Germany, which he represents in his op-ed as a party that is kind of, good common sense, sort of old school, sort of nationalist values, and where he tries to brush off a lot of the criticism that the party faces for its extremist tendencies.
Shut up, guys.
This raises the question, Richard, how well does Musk know the AfD party? I mean, parts of it are classified by German security authorities as right-wing extremists.
He's playing the video.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing we can say pretty much for sure about Elon Musk is that he would not care about German intelligence services and their classification of the AfD. He would reject that. I think it's safe to say as exactly the kind of establishment control that is something that he says that he really wants to oppose. But I think what's quite interesting is that he, in supporting the AfD so vocally here, has certainly gone beyond Donald Trump himself and wider Trump world. So Donald Trump has certainly been associated with Nigel Farage, who I just mentioned there in the United Kingdom, but Trump world is a bit wary about the AfD. And I think I can say that from experience also speaking to people in Washington, D.C. They see the AfD as something that is potentially a bit of a no-go area. And I think that's not so much always to do with their policies, but more with the tendency of some members of the AfD to downplay Nazi history. And of course, that is something that would not necessarily go down well in the United States. So I think it's one thing that's going to be really interesting to watch is whether Elon Musk remains an outlier in supporting the AfD or if other parts of Trump world kind of follow him in this direction.
And briefly, Richard, tell us about reactions to Musk's AfD endorsement here in Germany.
Yeah, well, the AfD itself has been celebrating this big time, but all the other parties are crowding in and criticizing this, that's for sure. I mean, I think the biggest challenge here is for the mainstream conservatives, the centre-right CDU-CSU party. Friedrich Merz is running for chancellor for that party, going into the elections very soon. He said, "I can't recall another comparable case of election interference in a friendly country in the history of Western democracy," which might sound slightly overblown, but there's a lot of fear of where this goes from here.
Richard, thank you very much. That was DW's Chief International Editor, Richard Walker.
Right, so Veli, are you going to have a discussion after this, or you ending your
What's
show?
the discussion about the far right party, man? They support racist
Veli, are you there?
Martin Sellner,
Veli?
others, racist Nazis.
Yeah, I'm done now, still.
Oh, you don't want a discussion about the video we just seen?
Yeah, the video proves that the far right.
It's all right. I'm going to go. It's all right, Veli. If you're finishing your show, I'm going to go live on mine. I'll rewind and I'll review this. Don't worry. I've got other stuff to review anyway. But I would like to have had at least a conversation with you that you've actually gone somewhere.
Yeah, you're a bad man. You're a bad.
Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, side chat. Whoever on panel, bye.
Beg. Your husband. Yeah. The thing is, the you make.
See you next time on the back here. See you next time. C-U-N-T. See